Yes. What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 16 of Two Nobodies with the Mic. Mm-hmm. To my right, I have my main man, Rafa the Guru.
What's up?
I have the social media manager, the guy who makes you pee your pants on the freeway.
Oh, yeah.
We have the J Bird.
What's up?
And then we have Eddie Money, the producer, the guy, the man behind the curtain.
Hey, yo.
And episode 16. We always like to go over famous. You notice I didn't do it last week,
Yeah, because 15 suck.
especially a certain 15 in Kansas City.
God, what a hater.
That's true.
What a
That is
hater.
true.
No, but let's go over some famous 16s. The first thing that comes to my mind is Joe Montana.
Paul Gasol.
Paul Gasol.
There you go.
Like
There you
that
go.
one.
That's a good one.
Well,
It's a lot better than Andre Ethier.
Who was going to say that?
He was.
I was gonna
He
say
wrote that
Andre.
shit down.
I did.
Really?
did.
Over Len Dawson.
You got any 16s over there, Eddie? Any famous 16s in your life?
Paul Gasol's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, I forgot about Paul Gasol.
Yeah.
That's it.
Big John is in the house also. Official BTA is in the house, a sponsor of this show, and hooked us up with some gear. I wore your sweatshirt, I think 2 days ago. It's dirty again. I got to wear it for the show, but check that out. We want to thank all our sponsors, Official BTA, Fire Gear. Go check it out. He's a young entrepreneur. We love to support businesses like that, and they have some great stuff.
You're on
Jim
Instagram too,
Plunkett.
right?
Jim Plunkett.
George Blanda.
Blanda as well. Look at you, Raider closet fan.
Oh, yeah. Under that red
I'd
sweater.
rather be in the fucking closet than a Raider fan.
Hey-o. No, but go support Official BTA. What's
your Instagram?
Official.bta.
Official.bta. About that action, baby.
Yes, sir.
And then our other sponsor, Julio's Pizza. We were gonna have Julio's Pizza. I got a hold of Mary last night. She's like, we're actually closed on Mondays.
Yeah, so forget it.
So we'll see you next week, Mary, on Friday. But thank you to Julio's Pizza. And then also customcars.com. Custom with the K, cars with the Z. And then Pretty Eyes Lashes. And we want to say thank you. We have a bunch of people that are banging down the door.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Knock, knocking.
Yes. And I'm playing hard to get. I'm like, just hold on.
Hold your horses.
Hold your horses. We're going to blow this thing up. So we got that going on.
Yeah,
now,
Fred likes your shirt.
oh,
I told you that
so-
thing was nice.
So I saw this. Now, if there's a great dynamic here. If everyone didn't know, Rafa's Cuban, full-blown Cuban, right? If you couldn't tell already. And then on the other side, I'm Puerto Rican. So Roberto Clemente, I'd never buy anything other than a Dodger hat, baseball. But I said, I
You
got
went with the P hat.
I got to do it. I got to do it for Roberto. Roberto Clemente was almost a Dodger, was supposed to be a Dodger, and that would have been epic. But if you guys don't know, look it up. Roberto Clemente was like the Barry Bonds before Barry Bonds.
Cubans love him.
Really?
My dad loves Roberto Clemente.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah,
'Cause
they love him.
Cubans do not like Puerto Ricans usually.
The ones I know, we don't. It's they're
Care?
Puerto Ricans. Yeah, we don't care.
Cuban, Puerto Rican.
Okay.
It's like
Dominican.
Mexicans hate Salvadorians. We don't hate anybody.
Oh, that's
You
bullshit.
can't hate. I don't. No, those are fake Cubans. The ones you know.
Really?
They probably, of course.
Maybe it's just Puerto Ricans that hate Cubans. And
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
The
go.
old switcheroo.
That's what it is.
Maybe.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So, yes, I'm representing Puerto Rico today. And but let's get into some business, right? And the numbers are moving, people, but they're not moving up fast enough. Help us help you.
Oh, yeah.
Help us help you. And what I'm talking about is our 5K for Barry
Giveaway.
Bonds.
Cubans love him
5K March Madness giveaway.
for sure.
And if you guys don't know what that is already, that's really upsetting because we are going to give $5,000, $1,000 each to 5 different people, but there is some requirements.
I think we need to do like a little cute dog video and
Right,
attach
yeah.
it to the fucking giveaway.
I'm gonna do a whole week
We'll
of
get
just little
10 million
cat
fucking
videos.
views.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
Dog
me and
videos.
you will just dress up like cats and lick our
I'm
hands.
gonna throw a ball of yarn to
Yeah.
you guys,
like
and you
in
guys
super
fight over
bad.
it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
in super bad.
We'll just act like cats for an hour. I promise you that would get us 100 viewers,
Oh,
100,000 viewers.
Oh, for sure.
It's so stupid. But please help us out. Tell a friend. We want to give that money away. And we would love for you to join us in Vegas for March Madness. It is, to me, March Madness is the pinnacle of Vegas gambling and partying.
For group, yeah. For like, if you're going with your buddies, that is the peak right there. Right? That first weekend.
It blows away Super Bowl.
Oh,
To me, it's not even close.
Super Bowl is just one game.
Yeah.
March Madness is Thursday from 9 a.m.
Best.
right
Yes.
until Sunday at 6 p.m. It's like,
If you are a 21-year-old male to 55,
Seen older.
oh, I've
Yes.
seen
Seen
them.
older,
Last year
yes.
we saw a bunch of older
and women,
cats.
women too.
Yeah,
Women love to gamble, but if you haven't been to Vegas for March Madness, then you don't know what Vegas really is. That New Year's Eve sucks. Don't ever go to Vegas for New Year's Eve. Ever. It's the worst. But March Madness, it is the pinnacle. The pinnacle. So we would love to give that money away, but you guys got to help us out. We need 1K subs on YouTube and 10K Instagram followers. Very, very doable. But you guys got to share my shit. Why aren't you sharing my shit?
It's easy. It's easy. Just one button. Two
Just one
buttons,
minute,
actually.
and
Two.
it's free.
for free.
For free. So that's the business. And also we like to talk about, we are the gambling show of record, right? And we run to the gambling. But we always like to say, Rafa,
Don't be a loser.
don't be a loser. Don't lose what you can't afford. Gamble what you can afford, especially if you have a family. And if you have a problem, dial 1-800 blah, 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 blah. Get a life. Don't be a loser. We tell you every freaking show, don't be a loser. That being said, that is anything else, Rafa?
That's it, brother.
That's it. That is the business. Now let's get into the show, everybody. If this is a participation thing, say hello. If you have any questions, please hit us up on YouTube. And I get it all the time, Eddie. I have my coworkers like, I always say hello. You guys never say anything.
We're gonna say hello. Is there anybody there?
Just Fred and Mariah.
Fred Mariah. Okay.
All
When
Mariah or Maria?
Maria.
okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Still early, and we're on a new day.
yeah, we are on Monday. We have business to take care of, but we wanted to get to you right after that amazing weekend.
Oh
right?
yeah, for sure.
Speaking of that amazing weekend, we always talk about the mush, right? And we had how many blue chip picks?
Just 3.
Just 3, and we did well again.
We had a winning weekend.
Winner,
Mahomes got
winner.
hurt. If Mahomes doesn't get hurt, I think we get there.
Yeah.
52.5 on the Jags. Went under. Jags backdoor covered that game.
Backdoor. So many people were pissed off.
Yeah, there's a handful of people very upset about that.
Yes, it's fixed. It's entertainment. It's, I've seen so many shit about
I've
that.
I've seen it.
Yes, they're so upset about that.
And then we had the 2 picks in the Eagles games, which I told you they're going to whoop their ass.
Yes.
Giants were not even close.
Jacob also loved that. He loved that game.
He's a Jalen Hurts dude.
Yes, and Minnesota, they made New York look like, amazing. And
Yeah.
Minnesota's they were just farcicals.
Frauds.
I tell you.
That was really bad.
Michael Brown also wanted it to be known that he's here.
Hey,
what's up, Michael?
And Bizzles.
For shizzle.
So, Eagles hit, first half hit.
So on the season, we're 48-37. We're plus 11.
That's
Which
beautiful.
means if you only bet that straight up, you'd be winning.
You're making money, baby.
You're making money.
There you go.
The numbers don't lie.
By the way, guys, if I'm distracted for the first part of this, I have money on the Baylor Kansas first half total here. So we are watching this game as Baylor bangs a 3 to 8-3.
Bang, bang.
Bang bang, bet it live. Jump in.
Niner gang bang.
Yeah, nice. It was a Niner gang bang this weekend, wasn't it?
Fred just said that. He said that was funny a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
So
Let's get into that Niner gang bang.
let's get into that game right away. That was
Best game of the weekend, right?
I wonder what the ratings were for that. It had to be huge.
I'll tell you what, I missed the whole second half.
No, you didn't.
I did. I missed the entire second half. I saw one play on my phone in my car, and then I lost service, and that was it.
Wow.
Really?
He was the Elijah Mitchell when he didn't go out of bounds.
When he didn't go out of bounds,
He got that big long run. He didn't go out of bounds. That's the only play I saw in the second half.
Yes. So let's get into that game. I mean, you called it, although you didn't blue chip it.
I didn't blue chip it, but we said it. I said it.
You said you loved the 49ers, that they were going to run the ball, which they did.
They weren't effective in the first half. They
were still running the ball.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they didn't give up on the game plan, and the 49ers look good, man. And Dak does what
Dak does. Throws
Dak-
fucking bad
Yes,
interceptions.
yes.
And they're
Dak.
bad interceptions.
Speaking of that, did anyone see the tweet, the
I was
official
just about to bring that up.
official tweet of the Dallas Cowboys came out?
I don't know what they were trying to do with that.
What was
one.
it?
Throw
I didn't
Dak
see it.
right underneath
Yeah,
the
I
effing
know.
bus.
I think that was Jerry Jones behind
What was the
behind
tweet?
that account.
So, and you have the tweet. Like, this is
I'll bring it up.
the official
Dallas
Twitter.
Cowboy Twitter.
Yes. And, I mean, they basically came out and said, you can't throw 2 interceptions and expect to win the game or something like that.
What?
Basically,
Crazy, Rafa.
you can't come back from
Go ahead,
self-
go ahead.
Let's hear
Eddie.
it.
Dak Prescott gave away the ball twice in the narrow loss to the 49ers. In a matchup, the Cowboys had a chance to win if they didn't generate self-inflicted wounds.
Wow.
That's
with a picture of Dak.
crazy.
What?
He's like,
Yeah,
Gave the.
Oh.
I mean, there's no way Jerry Jones doesn't. He's like hit send on that bitch.
double tap.
Well,
double
Double
tap.
tap it. Right?
Wow.
That's. I mean, that's. A,
Where do they go from here? I mean, you keep banking on this guy, right? And they paid him all this money. They have nowhere to go. Their defense played amazing.
Yeah,
They played
Oh,
championship
they
defense.
They
Yes.
did. They played really well.
They played championship defense,
They
and
were-
they lost the game.
They couldn't do it. What they gave the ball away in the red zone. He had. He almost threw 3 picks. I mean,
I didn't see the second. I didn't see.
yeah.
the
There was
other.
another.
It should have been
at
a
the
pick
end.
6.
Yeah,
it should have been a
That
pick
should've.
6. So I hate to circle back to this, guys, but he reminds me
of Derek Carr.
a lot
Yeah.
of Derek
I
Carr.
saw a tweet that said if Derek Carr had a great defense, he would be Dak Prescott.
No way.
Hey, that's pretty fucking accurate.
You know why?
You think so?
That's pretty accurate.
I thought.
Well,
I was like,
Dallas defense was really good. Their offensive line is Hall of Fame, bro. You
Yeah.
have 2 Hall of Famers on that line.
Yes.
smooth.
Dude, you have 2. And Zach Martin.
Yes.
There's 2 Hall of Famers on that line.
So what's the deal?
It's a quarterback.
Yeah,
It's a quarterback. It is what it is. I mean, there's only so much you can do. The coach, it can't be the coach.
But you know
at this
what-
point,
But you know where Dak is great? He's great in the press conference. He's great in the locker room. He's a great leader. He's mature. I
no, he's awesome in the
He's
press
all
conference. It
that.
took-
He's all that thing that Derek Carr was. Except I think he was a little more talented. I mean, he has better games than Dak. I mean, than Derek Carr. But they're not. He's not consistent. Is what I guess I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Dak is not consistent, just like Derek Carr was not consistent.
a Cowboy fan told me one time, he said for Dak to have a good game, everything needs to go perfect. I said, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Because any quarterback in the NFL, if everything goes good, they can have a good game.
I've said that about Derek Carr 100 times.
but I mean, it rings true into certain players.
Bro,
like
he
that,
has-
because
he-
they
look,
don't have anything else besides that. So
he
you
had
need
Cooper.
everything.
He had Cooper. He had Lamb last year or the year before, whatever it was. Oh, it was last year. They had Cooper and Lamb.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
They had Cooper and Lamb. They had that offensive line. They had their backs.
Yeah.
The tight end isn't terrible. They're not terrible. The
And-
defense was, Parsons was rookie year, blah blah. This year they were so much better,
Yeah.
bro. And you can't you can't do it.
He's just not consistent, man. And at a certain point, I don't know what you do. Here's where they're stuck. Is now
You paid him, so you're stuck.
because no one's taking that contract. No way. And Pollard is a free agent. And
Pollard
he,
is
and he
tough.
was
He broke his
clearly
leg.
Yeah.
he was clearly the best player on offense. No, although I mean
CeeDee Lamb was the best.
CeeDee
player.
Lamb is a very good player.
balled out yesterday.
Yeah.
He balled out. He did his thing.
I think he had 10 for 117.
Yeah, I mean, they were handing him off the ball. I mean, he was touching the ball everywhere, and he balled out. CeeDee Lamb, I wanted to
the way,
draft him so bad.
Breaking news: we just hit 200 subscribers during the live.
Yes.
Very cool.
800 to go. That's easy money. Let's go.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Yes. So, I mean, is there anything else to say about that? I mean, it seems like Cowboys are America's team, but it's more like everyone loves to hate them now. Like,
That's
Well, I don't know if
That's kind of been the case, yeah.
that's always been the case, though.
Yeah.
Like, my hate for them is because my buddy, who I grew up with, he liked them. All of a sudden, like, bro, you've never even been to
Yeah.
He now
Yeah.
lives
Yeah.
in Dallas, by the way. He lives there,
Oh, wow.
right? But it's like, bro, I told him the other day, I said, you don't even remember a championship. Oh, what are you talking about? I fucking remember Troy Aikman, blah, blah. Bro, you were
No,
like
you don't.
maybe 11?
yeah.
Like, you don't enjoy a championship when you're 11. As a fan, I don't think. I think it's... I don't know. I think it's whatever. I mean,
that was probably my prime, Rafa.
I primed early. So.
Yes, I peaked early. 11, 12. That was my peak.
that was it.
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't know. But everybody, you're right. People love them. And then if you don't like them,
You love
there's
to
nobody
hate 'em.
that minds them. They
Yeah.
fucking hate them.
Yeah.
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 Because the fans are fucking morons.
Yes.
You see the guy named his kid Dallas Cowboy?
Oh, my God. There's
Oh.
so
Right?
many good
Saw that?
memes.
That
Oh,
was
the
that
memes,
video?
are, the memes are fucking great.
I feel bad because that dude's serious. Like, he named his kid
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Dallas
He
Cowboy.
named his kid Dallas Cowboys.
And he's crying the whole
Yeah.
video.
He's like,
Wow.
they made fun of my kid, but I told him they'll stop making fun of you soon. So
Yeah.
it's okay.
Someone has to step in that family and say, you can't do that to that kid.
It's already been
It's
done.
already been done.
Name
The
your,
kid's like 7.
name your dog Dallas. Name him, Aikman. Don't name your kid freaking Dallas Cowboy. That's just...
Name him Zeke so you can at least feed him.
Well, speaking of Zeke, like, I think that contract was the start of the downfall. You can't pay running backs like that.
They're not. It's not that it's a downfall. They make the playoffs. They just can't win.
They pay him too much money.
They don't have. No, you can't look at that team and say, "Oh, they don't win because they don't have this." No, you can't.
have
say that.
everything.
So Zeke's contract doesn't matter then.
Yeah, I guess
What
you're right.
what matters is the
The
quarterback.
quarterback play.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you paid him. He still sucks. He literally sucks.
So it wasn't to play devil's advocate. It wasn't the 49ers D.
Oh no!
they're good,
That was
yeah.
fuck yeah. I mean, that's
yeah.
the best defense in the league. The guy sucks, dude.
Yeah.
That guy sucks.
Yeah.
How was it the Redskins D the last week of the season?
Yeah,
The guy
yeah.
fucking sucks.
Yes.
Like the interception to the the beginning of the first half.
Yeah.
Not in the red zone. That was a terrible throw. Corner made
Yes.
a play, right?
That was so late.
And then if you watch the other pick in the red zone, the guy who should have picked it actually drops the
Yes. Yes.
ball. So and then it's like, and then I think Warner ended
Yeah,
up.
Fred Warner picked it up.
Fred Warner picked it off. The team just sucked. I mean, the team doesn't suck. Dak sucks.
yeah,
He
but
sucks.
Agreed.
And then without Tony Pollard next year,
yeah. You can't pay.
Zeke's done.
You can't pay 2 running backs, right?
No, Zeke's
No
done.
way.
I mean,
What
not
do you
that he's
mean
done.
Talent wise.
Talent wise.
Yes, I agree.
He's
coming
down.
He's
In a hurry.
Downhill.
Yeah.
Downhill.
Oh, after this loss, he's fucking stuffing his face with fucking Sundays at tight
Oh,
ends.
yeah.
They're in Frisco.
He's putting more rings in his cheeks and
For
his
sure.
eyebrows. Yes.
Yeah.
No fly zone to Dak and Cousins are the same player.
Yes.
Oh,
He's also
Ooh.
wondering what you guys are drinking tonight.
Ooh.
I'm drinking Middleton Very Rare
Yes.
still.
Yes. And I have one beer, but I'm gonna pour myself some Siete Lenguas. This is some really good tequila, and I'm gonna sip on that for the rest of the night. I mean, it is Monday, but a great tequila, man.
And
This
then,
is-
Zach said they should have kept Cooper as well.
Amari?
Eh.
Yeah.
You think they missed him? I don't know.
know if they missed
if they
him.
missed him, but
Like, what would he have done there? Would
Yeah.
somebody else would have got the interception? I mean,
Yeah, you still need Dak to throw the ball. So.
yeah, that's the issue,
Yeah.
man. I mean, I heard somebody say today that they were going to fire McCarthy.
I mean,
I don't see that. That's just stupid.
yeah,
Because Dak's proven to you that he can't fucking win.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's not him.
He's not him.
He's not
Exactly.
him.
He's not him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dak can't fucking win. So you can fire McCarthy. You can bring Sean Payton. You can bring fucking Gary Payton.
yes,
It don't matter.
yes.
It doesn't matter.
No, this league it's proven it's a quarterback league.
Yeah.
It's a quarterback driven league. I mean, unless you have the most talented offense and the best defense, in the NFL, which is the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
But the quarterback doesn't make mistakes.
He doesn't make mistakes. And listen, Dallas was the number 5 offense in the league and the number 6 defense in the league. They literally had the best average of any team in the playoffs.
Probably the best all-around team.
Yes, the best all-around team for sure.
I'd say it's the Bengals, but
Dallas or
no, Dallas was the number 5
if you
offense
compare
and
to the
number
offense
6
and the
defense.
Yeah.
because the Niners are the number 1 defense, but they're probably 11th or 12th in offense or something, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, if anyone else has anything to say, if Odie wants to call us or E-Buck wants to call us on that game, that was a good time. I don't know if they're available, but let's go into the first Saturday game. Let's go into the Jags-Chiefs.
Yeah, that was tough to see Mahomes go down there. And it was tough. It was tough. I know you fucking hate him. I know you hate him.
Rafa lit some candles and
Dude,
prayed.
I know you fucking hate him.
I do hate him, but I'm not an idiot. He's amazing. I hate him because he's amazing.
But did you see his frustration on the sideline? Did you watch the? Oh, you didn't watch the game.
I saw highlights. I couldn't watch it. Yeah,
so when they tell him this it, you need to go to the locker room.
Yeah.
He's like, no, fuck no. And he was fuck no. He said, fuck no.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He's telling him, grabs his jacket, slams it on the ground, walks into the tunnel, and Henny leads a 98-yard drive.
Yeah, I saw the chat. I was like, what's going on here? I thought there was something
Henny
down.
went
He left.
98 yards.
Yeah, who knew Henny was still in the league?
Yeah, seriously.
It's possible.
Yeah.
And he did his thing, and
He did the damn thing.
obviously it slows down their offense a lot. It's a totally different deal, obviously.
Well,
and he's not Mahomes.
But let's state the obvious here, which drives everyone crazy, is that Travis Kelce had 14 fucking receptions.
He's a god, isn't he?
Okay, how in your defensive meetings all week? Why is he always open? Can someone tell me?
You watched some of the plays, though, right?
Well, again, I was working, but I did watch all the highlights.
Okay, so there's some of the routes where he's staying in and blocking, and then he's just rolling off his guy.
Yeah.
So you can't have the safety sitting there with him when you got Tony and everybody else running around. Or you can't have a backer sitting there because the linebacker can't guard him. Right? We know that. Mm-hmm. So you can't sit there and watch him. And then,
John, there has to be spy. Listen, if you're going to spy the freaking quarterback, you can spy a tight end, can't you? With the outside backer? I mean, come on.
not that guy. Not that fucking tight
Or-
end.
He finds holes in the defense so
He
well.
finds holes
He does.
dude.
He's so amazing.
Have you seen most of his catches? He's just wide open.
Yeah,
That's
because
the
like you said, he
thing.
waits, he rolls, and then he's open.
He's just wide open.
That's the thing that drives me crazy.
Yeah. It's
Why
annoying.
is he always wide open? It's insane.
He's that good. He's just that good. I mean, there's nothing you can. And his offense, the play calling, the plays, the coordinator, they make sure that his routes he's fucking going to be open somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, he does an amazing job. There's no doubt about it.
I mean,
He's the man.
someone has to
Nobody can guard him.
to spy his ass. You have to spy him. You let those receivers beat you. Those receivers suck.
Well, don't get crazy there.
There you go.
said it.
I like Eddie's
I
take.
said it.
I like Eddie's take.
They're not the cheetah. Look at Big John has a big.
Fuck the cheetah.
Oh,
The Chiefs don't need that. The Chiefs just proved to you they don't need the cheetah.
I can't stand that. I can't stand that take.
He proved it to you. They proved it to you. They don't need the cheetah. They don't need the cheetah. And Trevor Lawrence was terrible as usual. He was fucking garbage.
Not as usual.
Not as usual.
He's another one that's good one game, bad the next game, good. It actually goes by half. Good one half, bad the next half. Good one half, bad the next half.
He makes some throws too that are fucking ridiculous.
That Christian Kirk throw was pretty crazy.
No,
He
that-
makes
yeah.
some. Listen, but I already told you guys this
Even you
weeks and
said-
weeks and weeks ago. Every quarterback in the NFL can make a good throw. His decision making sucks. He gets away with throws to some of these dudes like, oh fuck, my bad, my bad. The corner sucks, so he dropped it. That's why
Yeah.
he's playing defense.
Anyway,
I'm not a fan.
we all know.
You know
Rafa.
that.
We all know.
You know that. Fucking
We
guy
all
threw
know.
4 interceptions the other day, and Brandon Staley gave him the fucking business.
But we are sorry for that backdoor cover.
Seriously, man, I apologize to
That
everybody.
hurts.
I saw people going like crazy on Twitter, like, why are they kicking a field goal?
Yeah, it's like
And I knew it. I said it. I texted in the group chat when
Yeah.
the drive started. I said,
Yeah.
we're going to backdoor cover this shit.
You
I
called it.
mean, it's a tough thing, but it happens. It happens.
It happens all the time.
and more in the NBA. I feel.
I was telling him that. So the Niner game yesterday, I had, I'm Eddie Money propping shit over here, and I prop
got him on the
Purdy.
props.
I prop Purdy over 7.5 rushing yards. So when I check my phone, he had 8 yards. I see the Mitchell run, and I'm like, oh fuck, he's gonna take a knee, and I'm gonna lose that prop.
Yeah.
Well, they ended up taking a knee because Mitchell didn't go out of bounds.
Oh yeah.
So that ends up
Yes.
saving me.
Nice.
Wow.
But
Nice.
okay, so that many times as I've been saving is as many times have I lost as well.
Oh, yeah.
So
Big time. I mean, that is why you should not be a loser and not gamble more than you can afford.
100%.
Because, I mean, people, my Uncle Duty called me, he's like, this NFL is fixed. Who does that? I mean, people were pissed. But, I mean, that was that game. We all expected the Chiefs to be there, and they are there, whether,
Some people like it or not.
I mean, so let's talk about, we'll get into
We'll
the
get
next
into that.
matchup.
Let's do the
matchup.
Eagles and-
We'll do the Eagles Giants. There wasn't much to talk about in that
No.
game.
No, the Eagles look good.
It was
Oh,
28-0 before.
you know what I love about the Eagles winning is that the fucking Cowboy fans hate them
Yes.
so bad.
Yes.
Bro, they hate them more than I hate the Cowboys.
Yes.
They literally Jalen Hurts sucks. What do you mean he sucks?
Yeah.
Oh, he only threw for 22 touchdowns. Oh, and 6 interceptions. And he's fucking won. His record this year as a starter is 15-1.
Nice.
Including the playoffs. He's 15-1.
I heard a stat yesterday that he has the most designed runs of any quarterback. And for some reason, it doesn't seem that way.
No, he
Probably,
does.
that's also probably including QB sneaks. They have like 30 QB sneaks.
Okay.
They're the number one team in QB sneaks, yeah.
Really? I didn't. That makes sense then.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like a ton of design runs.
No, and then they, he can't throw the ball, but the receivers that he throws are wide open. You know why they're wide open? Because he's so good at running the fucking
Yes.
ball. And the scheme is so good that he doesn't need to make those. He can't make a tight throw. Guess what? He doesn't have to make one.
Yeah.
Guess who had to make one and he couldn't? Dak Prescott.
Dak.
Garbage ass.
We got No Fly Zone said Eagles are winning the Super Bowl, and Fred says Fly Eagles fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
What? Whoa, no fly zone.
Yes.
We'll get to that game in a minute.
Shout out to Mark McMillan, the original Mighty Mouse who played for that amazing defense in the 90s, with Reggie White,
Eric Allen?
Eric Allen. Who else was on that team? The linebackers. That was the most incredible freaking defense. But
To never win anything.
I really didn't.
No.
Oh, they didn't,
Nothing.
did they? Wow,
Rafa
man.
had to throw that dagger right there.
man. Randall was a quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still didn't win shit.
Yep, didn't win shit.
I just don't want people on Instagram to tell you.
Well, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what?
list
Yeah,
that they fucking bash you.
Yeah.
Because we still got shit over that 83 wild card when it was 81.
Yes, when it was 81. Thank you, Rafa.
No
for-
problem, brother.
That's
Just looking out for you.
Rafa's Eddie's fact checker before he gets abused by
Yes.
commenters.
Yes,
Bastards.
who have burner accounts, by the way.
Yeah, seriously.
So let's go into the game that was never, but now was. And man, this was a football game in the snow. It looked like a blizzard. It seemed to affect one person.
Yeah,
Joe motherfucking Burrow.
Oh, it didn't affect him at all, no.
Dude, he was a G. How do you say it? A top G?
Top G. He was a top G.
He was a top G.
He's a top G. That dude balled out.
Yeah, he was lights out.
He's a bad man.
Dude.
He is a bad man. I mean, he doesn't.
He's him.
He is him.
He's him. We'll get
He's
into
acting
him
very
later on.
himly as of late.
I like him. I just
I'll tell you what though, I knew it was not going to go well for the Buffalo Bills
when they can't run the ball.
Well, we said that.
We said that.
We
Yeah.
said that all year. They haven't been able to run
Can't
the ball.
run, and the fucking line kept going up and up and
Yep.
up and up. It closed like at 6.
It was
It
crazy.
closed at 6, and I was like, I have to take that again.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck?
So when Jacob and I were watching it, and when T. Higgins got his first pass, they started booing him.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I was like,
Really?
That's stupid. Yeah, like if it was his fault.
They
Yeah, I heard
did.
that.
Wow.
Bills Mafia, man, check yourself. Check yourself, Bills Mafia.
Damn.
That was stupid.
There's also conspiracy theories that DeMar Hamlin was hiding his face because he was a clone.
Oh, my God.
Oh my god.
Actually, Jay started that.
Trying to get some likes. Trying to get some followers.
Did you hear what 2 Nobodies said about DeMar Hamlin?
Yes.
Oh,
Damn,
shit.
that's even
that's far
Yes.
fetched.
that's crazy
Yes.
even for me.
Jay
That's-
throws shit out there.
Jay, yes.
And then he posted a picture like with the caption "clone" next to like. a
No,
girl
my
with him.
God. That's
Also,
so
it was a
stupid.
thing.
Oh, no, it was a fucking
pretty
thing. He
big.
heard about it for sure.
Wow.
That's so dumb.
That's crazy.
People are just insane. But other than that, man, I mean, listen, there's a lot of talk about Josh Allen, and now, you know, everyone's giving Buffalo shit, but again, he didn't freaking perform.
I agree,
and
but
like you say,
but look it, Joe Burrow can be all of that and then some.
which he is.
Bro, Mixon fucking touched the ball every time. You felt like it was 6,
Yes.
7, 8, 9,
10
True.
sometimes.
and
True.
that's what it was every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gashed him every time it came through there.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, it was just Joe Burrow by himself. If you look at the end stat line, he didn't throw a touchdown in the second half. He had 2 touchdowns.
The play calling just seemed to be great.
It was great because Buffalo's defense is not very good.
Yeah.
But again, the inability to run the ball, it's snowing.
exactly.
And if guess what? If the only guy who can run the ball on the Bills is the quarterback,
yeah.
What are you
bro,
gonna do?
what are you gonna
Yeah.
do?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
How many yards do you think Joe Mixon had that game?
I would say 78.
He had 105.
There you
On
go.
how many carries? Something like 10 or 12?
20.
Oh, okay, so he got 12.
Yeah.
But still 5 yards a carry.
Yeah.
What did Pyramid do?
P. Ryan got
P. Ryan.
4.7 yards a carry, 7 for 33. And even Joe Burrow went 6 for 31 on 5.2 a carry.
Dude,
So they gave up 5 yards a carry.
Yep.
yeah, all game long, man.
You
All
can, if you
game
can't
long.
if they're running on you like they gashed them every time.
Yeah, there was a lot of Josh Allen slander. Like he's exposed, something like that.
Listen,
I don't know
they
if he's
got
exposed.
they got him for arm strength in that weather. But you have to be able to run the ball in that weather.
Yeah, you need a better offensive line.
Yeah.
You need a better run game.
And,
And guess what? You don't get rushing yards if you don't fucking run the ball. You have to actually call run plays,
Yeah.
some
which
say,
was my issue with Tampa last week, that they ran the ball 9 times leading up all the way to the end of the game against Dallas.
need
It's
to-
the same thing. You got to run the fucking ball.
You need to start that conspiracy, Jay. Yeah, you actually have to run the ball to get run yards.
Science says
Would've
you
thought.
have to run
Yes.
the ball
That's a
Yeah.
to get
that's a
rushing
Madden
yards.
stat.
Yes.
What about
That's-
Stephon Diggs? What do you think about that?
Cut a lot of
I
shit.
want Stephon.
Richard
I want Stephon
Dice.
Diggs.
Richard Dice gave us a bunch of shit because we all called him the douchebag.
Yeah.
Only because last year he waited on the field for that stupid picture. Listen, we get you want to win.
Yeah.
We get
But
it.
everybody wants to win.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And he's a fucking receiver.
Yes. If you really want to win, you should have been a quarterback where
Yeah.
you could touch the ball every fucking time.
No, I just think it's, you walk out on your teammates and this and that. I think it's doesn't look good.
It's not a good look. It looks
It's not a good look.
Doesn't look
You
good.
got to show up next year to camp with all these guys, and they're all looking at you like, dude, we all lost. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
And you're getting paid more than us. At least you're getting paid,
Yeah.
right?
Did you see after the game he left the locker room before the coaches got back in?
Right.
there?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what
and
we're
then they
talking
brought
about.
him back.
Yeah.
A
And then he left, like, right after.
player went to go grab him.
Who was it that went to go grab him?
I don't.
It was like a
remember.
practice
Yeah.
squad running
No,
back.
I thought it was somebody kind of.
It was someone decent.
Yeah,
I don't
someone not atrocious.
I think it was Richard Dice.
Richard Dice
Yes.
flew there.
Richard
Go grab him.
Dice.
Yes.
Dice brought him in.
He flew into freaking Buffalo. So that's that game. Listen, so here we are now. And we have, which I think, this is my theory, we have the 2 best teams in the NFL and the 2 hottest teams in the NFL.
Ooh,
No, listen. The Bengals haven't lost since Halloween,
oh
Rafa.
no, I agree, but I think they're one of the 2 best teams
and
left.
and freaking
The Niners haven't lost
The
12
Niners
games.
haven't lost since before Halloween.
Yeah, they won
Love it.
12 in a row, right?
Yes, so you don't think the 2 best teams were Philly?
I
and-
think these and the Chiefs.
Yeah, come on.
I thought the Niners
think
closed
about-
as the best team.
Think about. I mean, if Jalen Hurts didn't get hurt, they were rolling.
They were rolling. I think the Niners closed as the best team, though.
Yeah, but you know what? The whole question mark of Purdy. It's a huge question.
And we'll get to that when we
And
cover
we
that
will
game.
get that to
game.
that. So, for everybody, that is our rundown.
Oh,
of-
Zach said it was Duke Johnson who brought him back.
Duke Johnson, there you go.
Yes.
I knew it was somebody.
Yes.
The U.
Yes.
Apparently he is on the practice squad.
Yeah. Oh, he's fucking like 31 years old, fucking running back.
Duke Johnson from
The U.
The U.
Brett said
Brady.
Diggs to the Ravens.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So that is that. That's our recap. And then let's jump into our first segment with our first sponsor, and before we get into the NFL championship round. Is that cool with everybody?
I'm good with that.
Let's go into You're Fired, and let's say thank you to our sponsor, Pretty Eyes Lashes. If you haven't booked an appointment yet, I think she has 1 or 2 appointments tomorrow, but maybe the weekend she's open. And if you want beautiful eyelashes, if you want to get your girlfriend some beautiful eyelashes, or you want beautiful eyelashes, we don't care. We don't judge here. But hit her up, and she does an amazing job. And tell her that you were sent by two nobodies in a mic, and you'll get a discount. So, that being said, You're Fired, which is a very popular segment. And if you have anyone that you want to fire out there in the YouTube world, go ahead, let Eddie Money know. He will let us know who you want to fire. And does anyone want to go first?
Jay, you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Jay Bird, who would you want to fire?
I didn't notice this, but it was my friend Dan. He brought it up to me, and it made sense. A couple games ago, Shannon Sharp got into it.
Yeah, how fucking stupid.
At the
So
Grizzlies
dumb.
game?
So
Grizzlies.
I want to fire Shannon Sharp and LeBron James.
Oh, God.
Okay, for
LeBron
this.
ain't got nothing to do with this.
No. Yes, he does. For his reaction after this whole.
What did LeBron say after?
He's gotten fans kicked out for talking shit.
I agree.
Other players have gotten fans kicked out for talking shit.
I agree.
Okay,
That's his boy,
Shannon
though.
Sharp,
Come on.
talking shit. I don't even know why
Should have been
Shannon
kicked
Sharp.
out.
He should have been kicked out.
Right.
But to act like, I mean,
Like a
first of all,
fucking-
it's annoying that players can't take talking shit. Like they're fans. They're not gonna. What are you doing? You're playing the game here. They're fans. They're cheering, talking shit.
But Shannon think he's unk. That's
Yeah.
his
Just
fucking
Get out of here.
problem.
Get out of here. So
That is
Yeah, he's unk
So-
on these nuts.
Yes. I ain't talking shit about Shannon. That wasn't me.
I don't give a shit.
Don't come over here with your cardigan.
that's pretty bad. I don't know what that was.
No,
that jacket was
he has
wild.
a
No, he bought
Stylist.
that. Yeah, no, they styled him right off the exit on 8th and 9th there with all the homeless dudes. He got off. He said, "Grab me that."
Well, yeah, it just annoyed me of like the LeBron backing him up and come on.
When
Hypocrite.
I agree with you.
Hypocrite.
when LeBron hits a free throw, it bothers you.
Not anymore. Not after I saw him.
Not
After I saw him.
my endless love.
Yes.
I like your firing though. I like that.
That's good. That's a great firing. Eddie
Zach,
Money.
To go with that, Zach said to fire Dylan Brooks, and that Shannon Sharp told Dylan that you're too small to guard LeBron.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
he did. Yeah,
that's-
he
that-
was.
that's
You know
how-
what?
that's
If I'm
started
Dylan
it.
Brooks, you know what I replied to Shannon Sharp? Your wallet's too small to talk to me.
Uh-oh.
Guaranteed. Dylan Brooks makes more money than he ever made.
My wife's here to fire.
I don't give a
San
shit if he's a
Diego.
Hall of
Alright.
Famer or not. Dylan Brooks makes more money than he will ever make in his fucking life. So fuck you, Shannon Sharp.
Ooh.
Oh,
I like it. I
Wait,
like
hold
it.
on. You're saying that Dylan Brooks is going to make more money than Shannon Sharp?
He's an NBA player. Bigger contract. Shannon Sharp played when the NFL
Google
fucking
that.
minimum.
That's worth the Google.
The max contract.
Shannon's
Google
making
that.
some money on.
He's not
Espen.
even the main. Does he make more than Steven Jackson? Look it up.
Look it up.
Look at.
I'm
listen,
backing Dylan Brooks all the way.
Here's the thing: Shannon could do this for the next 30 years. I mean, look
Good
at
for him.
Look at the Crypt Keeper, freaking
Dylan
Skip
Brooks.
Bayless.
Skip the crypt.
Yes, dude is a walking skeleton, and he's been doing this. That is a false statement.
He apologized today too on the show.
to everybody.
He was like,
Skip?
I have a,
No,
I have
no,
a platform. I should have been more responsible. Blah blah.
Oh.
Accountability.
Shannon?
Yeah.
Fuck Shannon. After he did that, I lost.
He had to.
I think I stopped following him after he did that.
Oh please!
I think I did. I don't like that.
You're that guy.
I don't like that shit.
So he's like, damn, Rafa, fucking stop following me.
No, I don't like
Soon
that.
he'll be.
I don't like
Soon.
that shit.
Yeah.
I felt like he took advantage of his status.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
I
what he
agree.
did.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, it bothered me. I'm not going to say it didn't bother me.
That's what he did.
It was just annoying.
Yes.
More than anything. It's like,
Yeah, like
are you
you're not a part of the show here.
yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, like the cameras are off. We're here to watch basketball.
Yeah.
not
You're on
show
at fucking
ass.
6 a.m. while mostly everybody's still asleep, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm on when the lights come on, baby.
Dylan Brooks does make more. He has a 3-year, $35 million contract, and Shannon Sharp, I think he makes like $3 million.
And it's early still. Because
okay,
Dylan,
but-
Dylan Brooks in his next deal will get around
you
80 to
said
100.
NBA money.
lifetime.
NBA money.
Lifetime, he will make more money.
Shannon Sharp will make more money than Dylan Brooks.
Remember
Well-
this in 30 years.
Yes.
Well,
episode 16.
guess what?
The
In 30
Andre
years-
Ethier episode.
That was a bullshit move by Shannon. That's all.
It was. He apologized to everybody.
Well, he should call Dylan Brooks and fucking John Moran's dad and,
He did.
and apologize.
He apologized to his family,
Okay, all right,
Dylan
good.
Brooks, everybody.
Good.
He was accountable.
All right, I might follow him again.
Zach
was-
said Memphis got into feelings. Michael Brown said, though, that Shannon's actions are almost as bad at staying at Nobu an hour and a half past when it closes.
Oh, come on, MB.
Egregious.
man.
Egregious.
Yeah.
Egregious.
Says the guy who didn't turn out a drink.
Yes, yes.
Oh, it didn't turn down?
No, yeah,
Oh,
because
okay,
it was
okay.
closed, but we kept getting drinks.
Oh, that's great.
If he had that in his heart, he should have said, guys, we should stop
Yes.
drinking.
Nobu's-
But we didn't.
so-
We just kept going.
Nobu closed at 11, and there was people sweeping around us, and we're like, "What time does it close?" They're like, "It's 12:30." We closed at 11. The lady was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, we
And-
were.
well, Rafa's like, "I don't think you brought us our last 2 rounds of
Yeah.
drinks."
Did they, though? Did they?
Yeah, they did.
I swear to God, I missed that.
Did they? Did they, though?
I
Dude, and then
I wasn't
Jose
gonna
went
say
and got
anything.
him. I
They
didn't
did.
know. I didn't know.
They
I
did.
swear to God.
That's because you're having fun.
Man,
So,
I feel bad. Well, it's not like we got him
Big
for
John.
free anyways.
Yeah.
Jose went and
Yeah.
got him.
Anywho,
who else wants to fire anyone? Anyone want to fire anyone else?
not for now, but I'll go. I
There you go.
got 2 firings.
Oh, wow.
I'm firing
shit.
Chris Collinsworth because of what he said when Mahomes, like, the ball slipped out of his hands.
Oh, God.
Oh,
great
you're a
play.
hater.
No, and
I
then-
saw that.
No,
And
no.
hold on.
Everyone's talking about
Oh,
that.
that's so
Go on.
dumb. And then
Explain it. I didn't
He
see it.
was a writer. He was writing the.
No.
Yes.
This is the play. Mahomes is gonna if he throws the ball, it's a pick.
Okay.
100%. There's 2 guys. If he throws it, it's a pick. So he throws it into the ground. Which it actually he didn't throw it in the ground. Fucking ball slipped out of
It
his hand.
slipped.
It slipped, and I would have called that shit a fumble, and I wouldn't have minded.
Yeah.
Because that shit slipped out of his hand.
And Collinsworth gave him credit.
Collinsworth gave him credit.
what a heads up. He was like, what a heads up play. Look at Mahomes, man.
Oh, my God.
What a heads up.
But then he also, Trevor Lawrence's throw to Christian Kirk, he's like, oh, it's an overthrow. And the ball is like on the tips of Christian Kirk's fingers.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
so he
coulda
was
made that
riding
play.
Mahomes' cock?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Like a lot of people do.
Yeah.
I like
A lot of people
Mahomes.
do.
No,
Oh,
stop.
no, that wasn't a you reference.
Stop.
That wasn't a you
Stop.
reference.
That was a direct shot,
No,
right?
it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Boom for no.
But Eddie, was that not a direct fucking shot?
Only if the shoe fits, fucking wear it, Rafa.
He's not wearing shoes. He's wearing shoes.
Is he not great?
He's great.
Okay, that's all.
He's great.
I was talking
That's
about
all.
Manny. Shout out to Manny.
That's all. That's all.
Oh, yes.
That video.
No,
is
I
classic.
thought that play was a fumble.
It was.
I thought it was a fumble. I thought it was a fumble.
Chris Collinsworth went on the field and said, "No, he meant to do that."
He threw his own red flag.
He told me. He told me he was going to do that
Oh,
in the
God.
pregame.
We talked about this before the
in the
game.
pregame interview.
Who's your other firing?
Oh, that last play call from Dallas.
Oh,
Oh,
how
it
bad
didn't even
was that?
fucking matter.
But what do you do?
But it was embarrassing. But it was embarrassing. That's
Is
the
that
point.
worse than the Colts? That Colts play?
No. McAfee's nuts. They weren't supposed to snap it. That's why McAfee posted. They weren't supposed to snap the ball on the Colts play.
Yeah.
But this one, you can kind of see what they were gonna do. Was the line
Cowboys?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
linemen are on the
Yeah.
outside, so they're gonna come in and block. That ball's gonna be caught but
And then Elliott was supposed to get the
Hook and ladder part.
lateral
Yeah.
and go behind the offensive line.
yeah.
Instead, he got pancaked.
Oh no!
But- But here's
he's still feeling it. He's still getting up.
Yes. Here's the egregious part about it is that they came out in that formation. They called a timeout.
And they still came back
And
with
then
it?
they came out and did it again. So that
Really?
defensive coordinator said, "Yeah, kill Ezekiel." He's like, "Kill him." He's getting. It was so obvious. It was.
I didn't know
It's
that.
so funny. Like the linebackers are like waiting for something to happen. They're like, wait.
Yeah,
I can
This
just
is
go
stupid.
straight.
This
Yeah.
is the play that you guys.
I was listening to it on the radio
Yeah.
when they first came out.
Yeah.
The guy's like, "Oh wait, there's a lineman, and there's another lineman, and and Zeke's snapping the ball. Hold on, there's a timeout." And they called the timeout.
Yeah.
And then when he came back, he goes, "Oh, they're doing it again."
I didn't know that.
What's his name? The offensive coordinator for the Cowboys,
Kellen Moore.
Kellen Moore. He might have had some interviews lined up, and then
Boom, not
everyone's
anymore.
like, "We
He thought he was back
that?
at Boise State. That's what he thought it was
Yeah,
happening.
That was really bad.
And they actually practiced that shit.
Of course they do. Big
That's
John,
terrible.
who you firing this week,
Do you have
Big
any
John?
firings?
Get over there.
There you go.
Get on the mic.
I don't know who said it in the YouTube comments, but I agree with the Dylan Brooks firing. I think he needs to watch his mouth when he talks about Hall of Famers. Because this ain't the first time he disrespected Andre Iguodala like months ago.
Andre
in the
Iguodala is
Warriors
not a
game.
Hall of Famer. Sorry to tell you that. I'm sorry to tell you that.
I don't know what basketball you watch.
Yeah.
LeBron?
Yeah, no. He won the MVP because he guarded LeBron in the finals. But Andre Iguodala is not a Hall of Famer.
No, I meant Dylan Brooks talking on LeBron.
Oh, I got you.
He has no
Dylan
business
Brooks
doing
put up
that.
like 4 for 17 the whole game.
I
No
got you.
business. You're right. You're right about that. You're right about that, Big John.
It was hilarious.
We have a 400-pound man about the bull rush.
You're right.
right now.
I saw a comment about Brooks, and it was like he's way too light skinned to be talking like that.
Oh,
Come on, man.
come on, man.
No Fly said Andre's a Hall of Famer,
Oh my
A
goodness.
Hall of Famer.
but Fred does not think he is.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
Definitely not.
What's his one fucking, like, what makes him a Hall of Famer?
Put in the,
Get
put in
blocked
the,
by LeBron.
put in the clamps on LeBron.
One
please.
series, and he didn't put the clamps. He actually guarded him. You know what the funny thing is? We're not doing. We're not gonna do that.
I know.
I'm just gonna give him one stat real
No,
quick.
I'm joking.
One stat, just one. Just one.
What's that? We need to cut 15 minutes later. The SpongeBob
12
one.
seconds later.
Oh, I like that.
15 minutes later.
Mine's easy. My firing's easy. Everybody's gonna fire him. I'm gonna fire Dak as usual. He sucks. He owned up for it, but dude, that's it. The team's fucked with him.
They are.
So you got to go out there and, bro, you got to get better. You got to watch more tape. Seriously.
Yeah.
Study more.
Be like Eddie every time after this episode. After
Yes,
episodes, he goes and watches
I
the
watched the whole
laser
thing.
pointer.
Oh,
So I have a pair of sweats. My wife's like, you can't wear those anymore. She's like, what happened? After the show, I went in there with a glass of wine, and I was watching the show. I fell asleep, and the whole glass of wine just
shit.
poured right down
wow.
my pants. That's dedication.
Yeah, no, I think Dak
That's
is,
a great firing. The problem is he's unfireable.
unfortunately.
Yes.
Sucks, but it is true.
Yeah, so that leaves me, and I kind of mentioned it earlier. I want to fire the Bills Mafia for when T. Higgins caught the ball. I mean, listen, that's just so dumb. Why? That's ridiculous. And Joe Burrows, Josh Allen said, he told everyone in the interview, stop giving him shit. That's a football play. And your quarterback told you not to do it, and you guys still did it.
And they were tackling T. Higgins. He wasn't the one tackling anybody. You came after me.
Yes, you came after I'm a man. I'm 30. Come after me. So, Bills Mafia, you are so freaking fired. I don't feel bad for you. That was bad karma.
You deserve to fucking lose.
Yes. So, thank you to Pretty Eyes Lashes, our sponsor for that segment. It's always fun. Anyone else want to fire anyone in the comments over there?
That's all the firings. Oh, Michael Brown says fire Josh Allen.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good one. That's a good one.
Man, that's crazy.
think so?
Bro, I mean,
He's
dude,
a
you
great
got-
regular season quarterback.
Well,
Yeah.
he's very good regular season quarterback.
Yeah.
He's
Bro,
gonna-
everybody expected them to get there.
Yeah.
Oh,
They were
this
the-
is
they were
it.
the- they were
2
the-
years in a row already.
They were the Super Bowl favorites.
2 years in a row, and you've yet to get to the title game.
They changed the rule. NFL changed the rule because they thought that if Josh Allen would have had the ball again last year against
Right,
Oh, yeah.
and he would have
Yeah.
won.
they changed the rule for that vato
And still couldn't even get
and
there.
still lost. I bet they changed it back now. They do it all the time. You're
Midweek, like this week, we're changing the rule.
like,
Josh
you know
Allen's
what?
not playing.
Yeah,
this
he's not
week.
playing anymore. We're gonna change that back. So
One last one. No Fly Zone says to fire Daniel Jones.
Danny Dimes, man. Hey,
Yeah.
Vanilla Vic.
Vanilla Vic.
He's not that. Who the fuck named him that? Is that a real thing?
That's Saquon's
Is it
son.
really?
Saquon's too young to know who Michael Vick is.
No fly zone.
Vanilla Vic.
So, what's your thought on that, Rafa? We talked about it.
I know you don't like Daniel Jones.
I don't know how I sign that dude unless he's willing to take some like ridiculously cheap contract, like 18 to 24
Nobody's taking
million.
that though, and unfortunately, since he took a bad team, figured
Yeah.
his receivers suck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
They signed Galladay. They gave him a bunch of money. He didn't do anything.
Horrible.
Right? So in reality, they don't have receivers. They
True.
drafted really, really good.
Yep.
I thought last year they won the draft.
Yes,
at
they
least
did.
the first 2 rounds.
They did.
So he got to the playoffs. He won 10 games and won a playoff game on the road.
With house money. No one expected that
and
shit.
he won a playoff game on the road. So it's not like now. I know you don't
So-
like him. I
No,
don't
no, no.
like him. I don't like
Listen.
him. I don't think he's good at all. But to me, it's the way the league sees you, right? It's not what we fucking think. Our eyes don't matter. It's them.
I just wouldn't. Listen, he's a dookie, and I don't like dookies, but I just don't see how you can sign that dude for another 5 years and then put yourself in a hole like that and then find out, you know what? Damn, he wasn't that good. He had a good 6 games this year.
How could you? They lost like 4 in a row at one point or 5.
I mean, literally had 6 good games.
So, but how can you move from him now? How can you tell your fan base? How can you move from a guy who won a road playoff game? He won 10 games.
So what do you think he gets? 35 a year?
Whatever the quarterbacks get. I'm not saying he's going to get Mahomes, Lamar Jackson,
that's
Josh Allen money.
Yeah, they're all getting 40 to 50. That's what I'm saying. 35 mil, I think, is too much for the Vanilla Vic.
He'll get whatever Carr got.
40.
40?
40. Yucky.
He won a playoff game, and he got you there. How many teams win playoff games? How many? Not many.
Not the Raiders.
Not many. Not many, and he won one.
No Fly Zone says they'll probably franchise tag him.
Yeah, and
Which means $45 million.
Yeah, but it's for one season, so you're not committing a bulk of money, and you give him another shot.
And then he's probably going to suck. But what if you
most
draft
likely.
well?
Is he going to suck?
Most likely.
Is he going to suck? Did Kirk Cousins suck after they franchised him the first time?
Nope.
He didn't, right?
And Dak played well twice after franchise.
Exactly. So if you franchise tag him, and he has... Now, to me, I'd do the same. I'd franchise tag him, because I don't think they're going to win fucking 8 games next year.
Yeah.
So, unless they get a receiver. And they're in desperate need of a receiver.
And Saquon is up, too.
We need 3 points here. Get in the hole. Fucking missed it so bad.
You know what I've heard? A rumor. Listen, you can't. I don't think you can sign both of them because Saquon's going to get a payday. But I've heard Saquon to the Bills. They need a miracle.
They just traded for a running back.
They need a miracle.
I mean,
but they need an O-line.
Yeah.
You need an offensive line.
True that.
And the Giants had an interview post game. Dabble basically hinted at that they already are re-signing Daniel Jones, and then Saquon hinted saying that he doesn't think he has to readjust the running back market because he's been out for 2 years and had one.
Yeah, he did say that. I saw. He said he doesn't need to take all that money that
his agent's probably slapping him in the face right now.
What are you saying,
guy? So that's your fired. Thank you to everyone. Now let's get into our favorite segment, our most popular segment. NFL. Oh no, this is NFL news.
We can do the news.
Yeah, we can do the news.
So we covered Pollard broke his leg.
Yeah, he you think he's with the Cowboys next year?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Hey, Pollard to the Bills.
What?
They need to start. They need to start with an offensive lineman.
I mean,
I don't
you
think
should
the Bills
build
get a running back. They have Zach Moss. They just drafted one.
Zach Moss.
No, not Zach Moss.
Cook.
Singletary.
Cook.
Cook. Singletary. They all
No. They just drafted Cook. He wasn't terrible. The line sucks though, bro.
Yeah.
The line was not very good.
That's true.
But Mahomes plans to play through the high ankle sprain.
Of course he's going to play.
Do you think they give Pollard a cheap contract though?
Yeah.
Just to keep
broke
him?
his leg.
Or
if I'm Pollard, I'm saying the film is on my shit's on tape.
I don't give a shit. You broke your leg.
And I mean, I guess he is a running back, but it's not.
You need to run.
It's not an ACL. True. It's not an ACL.
I know, but still.
So
I'm sure they pay him though.
Or do they draft Bijan Robinson?
Ooh,
he's a late first rounder.
He's a late first rounder. That's the number one running back.
Oh, and one. We need a free throw to bang the first half over.
Kansas Baylor, baby. You gotta love it. So, I mean, Mahomes is gonna play, whether he's effective or not. We'll see. Yeah. And you know what, man? That's a big part of his game. You guys know.
He's got to be able to move. He's got to be able to move.
That's a big part of his game.
He's gonna be hindered no matter what.
You should have seen him in the second half. They kept doing the stretch. They did like 3
doing
times the stretch
runs.
draw, the stretch run.
And
he can't
Really?
get out there.
I love it.
Bro, he can't get
I'm not wishing any injuries on anybody, but I love it.
First half over cashes on the pod. Bang.
Yes, we are
Bang.
certified. We're certified Mahomes haters. Certified, grade A. So, I mean, who's going to get after him? on that defensive line?
Everybody.
Yeah.
That defensive line is good.
Yes. I love Hubbard from Ohio State. He's been a beast. He's so underrated at the end.
The dog.
Yeah, he's a dog.
And who's the other one? Hendrickson. Right?
Henderson.
Also
They're
a
both
dog.
dogs. That's a good defense.
That's a good defense.
Very underrated defense, man.
Good defense.
So that's that. Sean Payton, right, to have a second interview with the Broncos. Also meeting with the Cardinals. MB, if you want to call in, you can call in on this. What's your thoughts? Is it possible? So I heard something. I'll tell you what I heard. I heard that Peyton wanted the Chargers because Peyton, I guess, lives in L.A.
I heard that.
Everyone's here. He likes L.A. and he wanted that Chargers gig. How stupid is Spanos?
Stupid.
Well, I know you don't think he's stupid.
Oh, no, I think he's an idiot.
Okay, but I mean,
But still, you know that this is not, they still need to go through an interview process. You fire him, right, because you want to get Peyton and Peyton wants to come. You still need to go and
Interview everybody else.
interview a Cuban dude and a black guy and a fucking Asian dude and a woman before you can actually interview Peyton when you already know you're going to give him the job.
yeah, that's such a farce. And
That's the biggest bullshit.
And a lot of black quarterbacks are pissed. I mean, black coaches are pissed about it. They know they're walking in like
not knowing they're not getting the job.
they're just a pawn.
Yeah.
Getting interviewed. Knowing they have no chance. It's really upsetting. I mean, it's a affirmative action or whatever, but there's qualified coaches out there, and you shouldn't be punished to hire the most qualified. Now,
Especially when you're paying them a shitload of money.
yeah. And, I get it, but it's something not right about it, right? I think at this point in 2023, I think owners want to hire the best coach. And if they're yellow, green from Puerto Rico or Spain, they
Doesn't
don't give a
matter.
shit.
As long as you can
Look
do
at
the
Ted
job.
Lasso. Look at what he's done. Look at what he's done. So that's just my opinion. So
And the Redskins, Saints, and Jets all interested in Derek Carr.
I told your ass. That he is going to. Me and Rafa, we started yelling on. You think this is all for show? We started yelling at each other on the phone like 2 days ago because he thinks, why would you sign him, or why would you trade for him when you can get him a free agent? And there's a simple answer to that question.
What is it?
It's because Derek Carr loves his contract. And he's not going to get $40 million if he's let go. They have to redo the contract. That's why he wants to be traded. He's no fool. He's no fool. And he's going to accept it. He's going to accept a trade anywhere. I'm telling you. Anyway, and I don't think they're going to get a first rounder. They might get
Rafa's brewing right now.
They might get a second.
He's stirring something up in his head right
They
now.
might get a second, or they might get 2/3. But he's gonna play ball. He's going to play ball because, his church needs money.
No Fly Zone said he has Tebow over Carr.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
100% right.
Wow.
Tebow has a playoff win.
Oh, man.
What about his brother?
Are you kidding? He's fucking terrible.
Oh, everyone's pissed off about that.
So
He's
annoying.
Listen, the Raider fans that are Kardashians, they're finally seeing the douchiness of the Carr family. And he's rubbing a lot of people wrong with all his stupid shit.
I think he might mess it up for his brother, for Derek Carr.
There's one or two things.
He can't go to New York after what this dude's doing.
Oh,
there's one or two things that's going on here. Either Derek's saying, "Hey, yeah. Tell everyone that they screwed me, and then I was the shit, and I was this," which is stupid, or he's doing it without his brother's consent and screwing it up for his brother. Like, which one is it?
It seems like he's just trying to get more views from it.
I think they're both grown-ass men. So, I mean, they do whatever the fuck they want.
I know, but if I'm Derek Carr and Zach's over here talking shit about my past employer, and I'm trying to find a new job, and what he's saying is making me look, or
bad.
like he's attached to me, so it doesn't look good. It's not a good look.
But he obviously hasn't said anything.
Here's the
David
facts.
keeps at it.
Here's the facts, Rafa. Here's the facts for all those Kardashians. The Raiders gave Derek Carr not one, but $200 million fucking contracts. Wow. Okay? Without a couple winning seasons, right? Mm-hmm. And without a playoff win. How in the hell...
And without an MVP.
How in the hell can you say the Raiders screwed me? That's just stupid.
I agree with you. I just don't agree with, if I'm a team, how could I give you a second round pick for him when you don't want him? That's what I'm saying.
Well, that makes no sense. What do you mean if you don't want him? Why would
The Raiders don't want him.
Okay.
So why would I give the Raiders something if they don't want him?
Because other teams do. There's a negotiation. They're not negotiating with the Raiders. They're negotiating against other teams and other deals.
Yeah.
These teams that are listed, Jets, Saints, Redskins.
I heard Carolina as well.
Another shit team with a good draft pick. You can go and draft a quarterback that's going to cost you less money.
I'm not sold on this year's draft class. I'm just not sold. I think come on. Listen, you said it. Bryce isn't a home run. He's too small.
Smartest quarterback in the draft, though. Stroud's a monster.
Stroud is a monster. Levis is
Stroud's a monster.
I'm not sure. I'm sold on
Bryce
those two
Young is the
quarterbacks,
smartest.
Nobody else.
Of the quarterbacks coming out, he's the smartest. He's
There's
the
no
smartest.
question.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
His the way he sees the game, he sees it different.
I've been watching that kid since sophomore year in high school. There's no question the kid is a top G.
A top G.
Top G.
Top G. If he was Stroud's height, if Stroud's size,
But that's the
then
problem.
monster.
Yeah, but he's not.
I agree.
That's the
Stroud's a
problem.
monster too.
I
like Stroud. You don't like Stroud? That game against Georgia didn't do anything for you?
I do like Stroud. I would take him for the Rays. I would. I do like Stroud. Another California quarterback, baby.
Rancho Cucamonga, right?
Cucamonga, baby. So, I mean, that's that.
So you think Carr is better than, because you said this draft class didn't do it for you, you think Carr is better than these quarterbacks coming out? How old is Carr? 31?
For a quick fix.
Oh, he's not a quick fix. If I'm the Jets, he's not winning me a Super Bowl.
He's going to be better. He's going to be better than all these
Some
quarterbacks
games.
for 1 year. That's all I'm saying.
He's 31.
I could buy that.
For 1 year, he's going to come in. He's going to be a great leader.
If you're the
media
Jets,
is going to love him. He's going to stop on the side of the road and help a stranger get gas, which he did in Oakland. And if you
so
go back,
so answer me this: if you're the Jets,
yes,
and you think you're a quarterback away, that's Derek Carr.
you're asking the wrong doctor.
But you said you don't like this draft class.
Yeah, I don't think. Who do you think in this class can fix that? Come in and win with the Jets right away. I don't see anybody.
No, but the Redskins, there's no way that if I take Carr, if I'm the Redskins, do I give you anything for him? I can't win. So what am I getting him for?
I don't think he's better than Heineke. I mean,
No.
yeah.
Nobody in the Redskins is better than Heineke, bro. He's historically good.
Oh, my friend's a Saints fan. He posted on his Instagram story. He said, because it was a little graphic that they said those three teams are interested, and he said, "I wish the Saints would trade for him, so then when he comes in, we get a playoff win this year."
Dude.
Oh my God.
On Saturday, I worked.
He's a Kardashian.
I worked on Rodeo and Wilshire, and the supervisor of Metro is there. He sees my coffee cup. He's like, condolences. Because I was Raiders on it. I'm like, oh, yeah, it was a rough year. He's like, I'm a Jets fan. He goes, I can't believe it. I would love Carr.
Oh,
I was like,
See, Rafa, there's a lot of people that would take Carr.
no, there's fans.
fans,
bro.
And Coward. Do you see the
That
commercial?
guy's a fucking goofball.
Coward is saying he's a Hall of Fame quarterback.
No. You see,
It's running on 570. It's a commercial.
Carr?
Yes, he's saying whoever gets him. They're saying this is what he's.
He's been saying that, man.
This is what Coward said. He goes, "You're getting a scorn lover." He goes, "You're getting a guy who was cheated on, who was abused." This is what Coward
my
said.
God.
No way. Can someone confirm this?
No way.
There's a commercial, and it's not just on his show. They're running a promo with him saying this, that whoever gets Carr, he was scorned, he was cheated on, he was abused, and whoever gets him, they're getting a Hall of Fame quarterback.
bro, he got the best receiver in football and won 6 games, and arguably 5 because the refs gave him the Patriots game. That wasn't a touchdown, baby.
Oh,
Wasn't a touchdown.
you can't prove it.
I know nobody can, even with his foot out of bounds.
That's wild. He must want some likes or some views because that's a bold.
Coward, yeah, I can't even listen to him. I don't even listen to him.
I haven't listened to
Bro,
him in a while.
how could he How could he say that?
It's not only is he saying it, they've cut it and made it a promo, which is crazy. I laugh every time I hear it.
What about Derek Carr last year?
Derek Carr, any year, I don't want him. If it wasn't
He was
2017,
bad
I
last year,
don't
dude.
want him.
He got shut out by the Jets last year, like 47
Bro, he got
to
shut out by
nothing.
the Saints this year.
Dude, like he has, when we're starting to feel good, he shuts down. And this is every year. So, listen, we've covered this subject over and over
No Fly
again.
Zone said Carr's hit his ceiling and is the same tier as Dak and Cousins.
That's it.
Yeah, I agree.
That's it.
I
Maybe
think
a playoff win.
Dak has a way higher,
Ceiling?
yes.
Dak's on a way better team.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I put it that way. I tell you what, if you put Carr on the Cowboys, he'd probably be better quarterback.
Then Dak
Yeah.
is currently?
Yeah.
Dak
Fuck,
gets
you know what?
first
I want to
down
retract my
to his
comment.
feet. Yeah,
Let me retract.
Yeah, Dak gets first down.
I want to
to his feet.
retract because Derek Carr had the number one running back in the league this year. Bro, and he didn't do shit. Carr didn't do shit.
There's a stat. He was the second worst, most inaccurate quarterback in the league. And that's a stat that you cannot talk shit about. Like, he wasn't throwing it in a radius of
overall,
radius of a person.
Even the balls that were completed were inaccurate.
They were inaccurate, and you cannot. Yeah. That's a stat that it's not biased. You can't blame the defense for his inaccuracy. That's a fact.
That's the first time I'm hearing that stat.
Yes, Eddie had it a couple weeks back in his.
It's crazy, man.
That's a good. I mean,
yeah, to throw it right.
So even his
a kryptonite
completions
to any
were
car lover.
Even his completions were inaccurate as fuck.
Yes.
Who's the first, by the way?
Yeah,
I have it right. So he was number 5.
It's 2-5. You say tomatoes, I say ketchup.
So it was Zach Wilson, Baker Mayfield, Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, and then Carr.
No surprise on that list. They're
that's
all
those are
Garbaggio.
at the Bellagio.
But Sean Payton's gonna fix Russell Wilson.
you think so?
You're lying, right? I mean, I'm waiting for the punchline.
He is right. If Michael Brown's still listening,
You're serious.
he knows he's gonna fix him.
You're serious.
He's gonna fix him.
You're joking.
I'm waiting for you to say I'm just
He's
kidding.
gonna fix him.
I'm waiting for you to say.
He's gonna fix him. He's gonna fix him.
Okay.
I'm telling you, he's gonna fix him. They're not gonna win shit, but he's gonna
I
fix
think
him.
he's unfixable at this point.
No,
Well, that is
you're not that good.
that is the NFL news.
Russell Wilson. It's not like Carr, who had one good season, and then he's shit.
Yeah.
Dude, Russell Wilson's had numerous good seasons, and then he was shit.
MVP seasons.
A couple.
Yeah.
Top 3 voting and everything. Oh, and a fucking Super Bowl.
Should
And
have
he
two.
two.
Should have 2. Yes.
So, but at this point, anybody can fix him.
So that's the NFL news. Now we'll go into our favorite segment, brought to you by our biggest sponsor, CustomCars.com. Custom with the K, cars with the Z. This is it, baby. The NFL championship round, the semifinals,
Championship weekend, baby.
the semis, and man, let's go over the first game. Oh shit, we need to get that bell. Shanae Bird, are you in the house, Shanae? Or is Shanae? We need to get Rafa's bell out here. We cannot have this without
Without the bell.
the bell. This is
Well, let's get into it a little bit, and then
okay.
we'll kind of go from
So
there.
our first game, 49ers in Philly, Eagles minus 2.5, over under 45.5.
This line was 1.5 yesterday when it came out. So look at
Yes, my wife.
Shanae. Eddie's wife.
She is watching.
Thank you, Shanae.
Proud supporter.
Proud supporter.
Yes.
So since Eddie wants to bring out the bell, we'll blue chip it.
There
Right.
we go. Blue
Blue
chip
chip
that
it
shit.
right out the bat. I'm taking the under in this game, boys. Under, and some more unders. Niners are 4-0, last 4 road playoff games to the under. Eagles 4-1, their last 5 overall to the under. So it's going to be a lot of running in this game. Both teams run the ball.
Yes.
Right? And to me, like, I keep hearing, right? And it was just today, but I've heard it from, like, different people. Oh, Purdy's going to cost them, and this and that. Purdy's not going to cost them because I don't think Shanahan's going to put him in a position to cost him, right? Shanahan's not going to throw it on 3rd and fucking 19 in the second quarter.
There has to be a 3rd and 12 eventually.
Oh, there'll be a 3rd and 12, but maybe a 3rd and 12 and the game is 3-0 and you're back in your own 20.
Yeah.
I'm not throwing that. I'm throwing a wide receiver screen. I'm
100,
throwing a
yes.
screen to the back.
Yes.
I'm fucking running a draw. And that's what he's going to do because he is probably the best play caller, if not one of the two or three or whatever it is.
We've established that.
For sure. So I don't think he's going to cost them. I don't think they're going to put him in position
That's
to
what
cost
a
him that
great
game.
coach does.
Right. And another thing, the Eagles only rush 4. They don't like to blitz.
Yeah.
So Shanahan, he's going to have a lot of shit up his sleeve this week, which is why I also like the Niners. Plus 2.5.
Well, hold on.
Blue
Bring
chip.
it.
I'm blue chipping the Niners.
I knew you were red for a reason. You closet freaking 49er fan.
I wasn't a closet. I was a Niner fan since I was a kid.
Yes.
So, but no, I just think Shanahan's going to have a great game plan. They don't like to blitz. So if you don't like to blitz a young you need to blitz a young quarterback. Yeah, there are 4 guys that are really good. Niners offensive line is really good too.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be tight. Something like 23-20, 20-17, somewhere in there. And the Niners are 2.5 now. Maybe to Sunday, maybe you get that 3.
I think that's going to move.
Well, it started at 1.5, and all the sharp money is coming in on the Eagles already.
See that? All
So-
that sharp money.
Sharp money. This dummy is taking the Niners. So Niners to the under. I think the game plan will be set out for them to win.
Now let me
game.
ask you, Ralph, are you going to do 2 separate bets? Are you going to parlay that?
I rarely parlay. So I'm
Smart. That's
That's
sharp.
right. Like I have someone who texts me, "Oh, bro, I fucking lost. Blue chips didn't hit. Oh, bro, we were 4-2.
Yeah.
Oh, but I parlayed it all. Well, you're a dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Because if you would have bet them all separate, you would have made. If you would have bet 100 on all of them, you would have won $180.
Well, hear that?
But you
people?
didn't because you fucking parlayed them and you lost 300.
Dude, people all the time be like, they're like, oh, I don't want, I got to bet 200 to make 170? I'd rather bet 100 to make 2,000. Well, there's a reason for that, people.
Because they see these guys on the internet fucking $1 to win 6,000 yesterday on
That's me.
all 4 first touchdown scorers yesterday.
I just need one.
The guy hit. It's like $1 to win 60-something $100. The other guy, all that shit. That's fine.
There's a reason they promote those.
They
don't
promote those
promote
because
straight
guess
bets.
what? You fucking hardly ever win them.
It's easy
Yeah,
money.
one dude bet $50 to win 750 off of the Cowboys' first touchdown was the tight end. I think.
Oh yeah, Don Schultz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stuff like that, that's fine. But when you start parlaying all those stupid little props, at the end of the day, they let you do them because you're going to lose them.
Yes.
So there's a reason that 3 teamers pay 6-1 and 4 teamers pay 10-1
We have
because they're almost impossible.
some bias coming in from No Fly Zone saying Purdy's going to throw 2 picks, Jimmy's going to make a return and throw a pick, Birds by 10.
Ooh.
Oh, buddy. Buddy, that's a bold statement.
It's a bold statement. No fly. We're gonna asterisk that. You better be here next week. You better be here next week to take your whooping.
Is No Fly Zone a new listener?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe he was our 200.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening, No Fly Zone.
Yes. So
I'm still riding with the Niners.
He said, Fred said that's Aaron.
Oh, is that Aaron? A big Eagles fan. He's a big Eagles fan up in Fresno. Is Aaron still up there in Fresno?
up in the know.
Up in the know, baby.
So is that? I mean, I love both coaches actually.
I think they're both very good.
They're both very good coaches. Both rosters
Stacked.
are very, very good.
Both offensive
defensive-
lines, very good.
Eagles win that. Eagles have the best offensive line. Which Kelsey is a free agent.
They're paying him.
They're paying. No way.
Yeah, there's
He's
no
Eagle
way.
for
There's
life.
no way.
Like he is the heart and soul of that whole city.
Especially if you don't win this game, you're so close.
Yeah.
You got to bring him back, and they have a good draft pick.
Yeah.
You can kind of add from there, plus the experience.
And KC has a great center, Humphreys too. He's a stud from Oklahoma. I would love him to be in Vegas, Kelsey.
You need everybody.
Oh please.
We got a special guest.
Who do we got? Who is this?
Hello.
What up, Odie?
Odie's in the house.
This is Odie calling from Lancaster, California, leaving Round Table Pizza.
Yes.
Ooh.
How many drinks are you in right now, Odie, on a Monday night?
I think it's 3 or 4. I don't know. I lost count.
Love it.
Odie, you see what I'm drinking? This is Odie special right here. Siete lenguas.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate it, baby, that you brought this.
That's what's up. I'm trying to fill that bottle up every little bit.
So, Odie, what do you think? I know you're a Niner fan, huge Niner fan, right?
First, okay, yes. First, I want to bring up that I was absolutely right the week against the Seahawks with 3 touchdowns.
You
for
killed
Purdy.
that, Odie.
Absolutely,
You
Odie.
killed that.
Nailed it.
Absolutely right. And I didn't get to talk to you guys this week, but I was also right that I thought that they were going to run the ball a little bit more this week, which they did. They mixed it up a little bit. Debo didn't really get a much gameplay, but, that's because I'm assuming they probably thought that they were going to game plan for him a little bit.
Yeah.
So this week...
Which they did, because every time he got the ball, they were fucking there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was just Shanahan by design. I think this week you're going to see a little bit more Brock Purdy again. I'm not going to lie to you.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know if I saw this earlier today, the last time that Purdy and Hurts faced each other,
Oh, yes.
which was Oklahoma and Iowa
State.
Iowa State.
Purdy threw 5 touchdowns, baby.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So Purdy threw 5. He
Did-
lost the game, but he threw 5.
Okay, but he lost the game. All right.
It was, he lost the game
Probably
at one
because
point.
they were down 42-7.
Hey, we're not talking about why. We're just telling you what he did.
So what's your prediction for the score this weekend, Odie?
Okay. Look, I think that 38 points that the Eagles put up is a facade. It's a mirage.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Okay? And I like the 14 or below.
You like the
10 to
Niners to
14
do
points.
what?
10 to 14 points. Win the game.
To hold the Eagles to under 14?
10 from 10 to 14 points, they're going to win the game. Margin of victory for you, right?
Wow. Odie, a straight domination?
I think that they're overhyping their defense. Their defense is really good, but I think the Niners, look, that was Purdy's worst week yet, and they still won.
You're right.
Odie, you're not
So-
taking into account. I mean, Philly, it's gonna be a madhouse. There's no rookie quarterback in
Third
Philly.
stringer, by the way.
In
Mystery
Philly.
relevant. Mystery relevant.
The Boo Birds are going to be booing for Jalen Hurts. That's
Oh, look at
that's
Odie.
what
Dude.
the Boo Birds are going to be booing.
Dude, they're gonna be filling snowballs with batteries and chucking them at Purdy. Like they're gonna be.
Asking for Nick Foles.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
I could smell the bias through this microphone right
Look
now.
at Odie.
Can you tell? Can you tell him a Niners fan?
Yes. I mean, there's Kool-Aid, and then there's a different kind of Kool-Aid.
Odie's got that,
Yeah.
that junk.
So,
Got the round-
listen, Odie, you're calling your shot, and you've been dead on. So,
And we will hold you accountable next week.
We will
if
hold
you.
you-
You're going to fucking come in.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll be there next week, no matter what. Brock Purdy 2 touchdowns this week, throwing touchdowns, and watch for McCaffrey to have a big day on the rush.
Wow, look at Odie.
Aaron,
All right,
Aaron
Odie.
says this game is going to get pretty ugly.
Oh! Zing! Zinger!
Grill up Garoppolo, but he's pretty.
All right, Odie.
Thanks, Odie. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks,
All right,
brother.
great show, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, brother.
All right,
Later.
man.
All right.
So, I mean,
Odie loving the Niners. Surprise,
yeah,
surprise.
surprise.
Man, he sounded like a Cowboy fan for a second there, right?
Dude, man, seriously. I mean, you don't think, Rafa, you don't think that's going to be an issue? A rookie quarterback, that is going to be, like, that environment is going to be crazy.
I agree, but I think he's, bro, he's shown. He's won
Listen.
7 in a row, right?
Yeah, something like that.
It's like what Jacob said. It's like you're just waiting for him to mess up.
Yeah.
He could have messed up yesterday.
But you're right. I think I like your take about the coach doesn't put him in the situation
Yes,
where
that
he
makes
could
sense.
mess
Right.
up.
If we go back, if you go back, let's say Titans-Jags game, right? And Dobbs
Yeah.
is playing quarterback. They're winning the game. And 3rd and 17 from your 4, and you have him drop back and throw, and he throws an interception when you should run the ball there.
Yeah.
Right? So the next week, I don't remember who it was, but it was the same shit. You're putting these younger quarterbacks or inexperienced quarterbacks
Yeah.
in tough positions to throw when there's no point in throwing.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't think they're going to put him in a position to throw the ball on a long 3rd down, backed up in their own territory. You know, it all depends,
And
obviously.
if they do, it's going to be a screen to Debo.
Right,
or
it'll be something safe.
McCaffrey, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think,
They have
maybe
plenty of
pick-
weapons.
Oh, they have weapons all over the field.
Plenty of weapons. So, that's that game. I think we've covered every angle, have we not?
Aaron said he wants to smoke next week. He's calling it.
All right.
Oh.
All right. I like that.
We'll take it. Take it. So now let's go into
Now, tell Aaron that even if the Eagles lose, Aaron, I want the smoke. You're going to get the smoke.
So that's that game. The late game. No, it's Saturday and Sunday, right? One game.
No,
Saturday.
both
Sunday,
Both
Sunday.
on
Both on
Sunday.
Sunday.
12 and 3:30.
I hate
Yeah.
that. What are we going to do on Saturday? Watch college basketball?
I'm going to be in Vegas.
That's
So
right.
you guys are all invited.
Sweet. So let's go into the AFC Championship rematch. The Bengals in Arrowhead. Oh, surprise!
We only got two football games left on the card. I'm going to go with the under in this game again. So last week I told you guys, Bengals they were 8-0 to the
Yeah.
under. The Ravens game went over by half a point. This last week,
Under.
okay?
Yep.
I like the under again. It's set at 47. 9-1 the last 10 Bengal playoff games. Under. 9-1. So I'm going with the under again. And I know everybody loves Burrow and he wins 100% and he's amazing.
Yeah.
But he doesn't score in the postseason the way he does in the regular season.
What's the weather like, Eddie? Do you know? And I'll while he's looking that up, I heard a crazy stat, NFL wide. I heard this season more than any other season, like the under hit 70%.
I haven't heard that.
Yes, I heard that shit. That was crazy. That like if you had just bet the under on every game this whole year,
You would have crushed it.
you would have made
The
crazy
Broncos
money.
definitely helped out with that.
Oh,
Yeah,
and the Ravens.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the Ravens.
And the Ravens. The Ravens were at one point like the Broncos were
Tampa Bay didn't score
Tampa
a lot.
Bay.
I mean, the Rams. The
So
Rams didn't score.
with Mahomes being hurt, look at even the Bengals. If you watch the first half, it was 17-7, I think it was, right?
Yeah,
17-7, and after that they scored.
it's crazy.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So it ended 27-10.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
And
that,
it looked like it was going to hit the over easy, and it just stalled.
it died.
It just died.
So Burrow averages in his 8 playoff games. Or is it 8 playoff games? No, in his 6 playoff games, he averages 259 yards a game. He's only thrown for 300 once.
Well, you got to take weather into account.
He wins.
Yeah.
He wins, but they don't get to the total. The last year, the highest scoring game was the Chiefs, 27-24.
Yeah.
That was the healthy Mahomes. This is not a healthy Mahomes this week.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This Mahomes is not healthy at all. So I think that I'm not picking a side because I like the Chiefs. So
So now let's give a warning though, because we're doing this show on Monday, right? And we'll
Yeah.
probably post this
Lines will definitely move.
the total opened at 47.5. It's now 47.
Okay.
If you like the under, I like the under. I already bet it.
yeah.
So I don't, I like it. I don't want to find out on Friday that Henny's playing.
Because-
That total's at 44.
Because there's no chance of it going up, right? That thing's just only going to
Mahomes
come
is
down.
gonna play,
If it
but
does anything, it comes down.
If anything, it comes down. I don't see it moving up at all.
Yeah.
Because Mahomes is already playing and he's hurt.
Yeah.
And it's a high ankle sprain. It's not like, he sprained his ankle.
Yeah.
Like he was removed from the game. Right? And you can tell he can barely move. What did they do in the second half? They didn't do anything.
Nada.
They didn't do anything. So, I mean, he's not going to be able to move up and down the field. And that Bengals are -1.5, by the way.
That's crazy to me.
So,
That's just.
well, Vegas knows how hurt Mahomes is. And the Bengals already beat him. The Bengals have beat Mahomes 3 in a row.
Burrow's his daddy.
That's
Burrow's his daddy.
Burrow's is his daddy.
Burrow's his daddy.
The
Yep.
forecast for the game expect to be 25 on Sunday with snow showers spread throughout the morning and winds up to 19.
That's fuck the snow.
Oh.
Those Chiefs fans, they're going to be rocking.
Oh yeah.
That place is loud. It's louder than Buffalo.
It is. It's
Louder than
crazy,
Buffalo.
crazy loud. But
wait.
Joe Burrow
Bang
said,
the under.
But
no game as compared to when he was in LSU. Those games, those college atmospheres.
oh yeah. But think about it,
That's
Rafa.
different.
So there's wind, it's cold, and there's snow.
Got to run the ball.
And the Chiefs are not. I mean, they can run the ball, right? But it's all dependent on that offense. If they know he's a moving target, I mean, I'm agreeing with you under 100%. I'm thinking, man, you don't have to spy Mahomes, and you load the box up. He's gonna have to beat you with Juju Smith, fucking Schuster, and
This is the problem I have with the Bengals. That last week was the only game that they've won in Burrow's 6 playoff games. That last week was the only game that they won convincingly. The only one.
in Buffalo.
Understood.
Yeah.
That's the only one of all the playoff games that he's played is the only one that they've won convincingly. That's it. The first game against the Raiders last year, Carr had that fucking from inside the 10 and he couldn't throw it.
Yep.
The game against Tennessee, they were losing. They weren't losing. Tannehill threw an interception with a chance to win the game.
He's definitely pulled out a bunch of squeakers.
The Chiefs game, Mahomes throws an interception, he pulls it out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's not like they've blown anybody out. So if the Chiefs line is 1.5 and now Henny's playing, that line probably goes to 3.
There's no chance in hell.
I agree
He's
with
not
you.
coming out and playing this game.
I understand, but all things can happen. So
All things are possible through you know who.
Manny, big Chiefs fan, wants to call in.
Oh, let's
do it.
Let's get Manny. And if anyone doesn't know who Manny is, just go to our Instagram page, and he's the guy that found an onion ring in his fries, and he's also what else? He also
What up?
Manny. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, Eddie?
How
What's
you
going on, man?
How you doing, man?
how you doing, bud?
Good. What's up?
So, Manny, we got to ask you, okay, where are you calling from, and how many drinks have you had?
Ontario, California, and unfortunately not many right now, man. Had a plumbing leak at the house, trying to get my house fall.
Oh, I heard about
shit.
that. Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm here. I'm excited to be on the show.
Thank you for
the
calling
same
in, brother.
family.
So,
Yeah, no problem, man.
so Manny is famous. We're trying to make him famous on Instagram, but he's also a diehard. I mean, he looks like a blood from Pacoima, Piru. Every time the Chiefs play, he's red shoes, red socks, red sweats, red jersey,
Red everything.
It's
Red Crocs, got
crazy.
the red Crocs.
He has the red Crocs. Yes. So, Manny,
Yeah.
give us some insights. Where do you think this game is headed?
Oh, man. Plenty of thoughts. I mean, one of them, to be brutally honest, I could either talk to you about this one or two ways. I could get statistical or non-statistical. Let me give you the non-statistical stance that I have.
With your heart.
With your yes.
With my heart, I'll be honest, man. I want nothing to do with Joe Burrow. I mean, we've lost 3 times in one calendar year to this freaking guy.
Yeah. He's big time, isn't he?
He could be. So if Joe Burrow wins, man, and I know you know this, he would have beat the Chiefs in one. That's like the Grand Slam in one calendar year.
4 times.
This will be 4 wins
This guy's
against
fucking
the
the
Chiefs.
Serena Williams of fucking the NFL.
So I love your honesty, Manny. I love it.
Yeah. I'm being honest. And like, I was telling Zach, and actually, he's the one that told me, but it's true if you observe it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Towards the end of the season, I mean, in their little hot streak that they got going on, yes, Burrow plays good. He's definitely looked really, really good. But man, when this freaking guy plays us, like he's a completely different like person, and I hate to because he's so good when he plays against us.
Yeah,
You know, but-
he becomes like a superhero kind of, right?
He does.
Did you see that, Manny? Did you see that one like Instagram post where like they said the Bills never stood a chance? Like it's in warm-ups, and
Oh.
Joe Burrows throws this deep ball and like throws it and spins.
And then the camera has it in slow motion,
And
right?
has it in slow motion, and
Sweet.
he's like doing this after. I was like, the dude has crazy swag, Manny,
Oh no, he's
He does.
the swag man.
crazy
sure.
swag.
He's
So
he's a swag man, and his little comments, I hate them, but I love him so much. He's funny.
he's
When they
funny.
asked him about they asked him, hey, what do you think about selling, the NFL selling AFC Championship tickets for the Chiefs and the Bills? Oh, better send them refunds.
That's
Like,
right.
I hate that so
That
much,
was
but-
bad. That was bad karma too, man.
Yeah, it's so funny, but I'll give you a little more from that.
Yeah, let's give your statistical opinion.
So we have Manny here, the diehard Chiefs fan
Yes.
from Ontario.
Yeah,
Let us have it, baby.
you can pick my brain. I mean, I don't see it happening like last year. I mean, I looked it up because some of this stuff, it's hard. I don't remember from the top of my head, but there's like no way we can let Jamar Chase go out for freaking 263 yards. I think it was 11.
That's what he had?
11 catches. I think it showed
you pull
up.
that up?
I can't recall from the top of my head, but it's like.
Hold on, we're going to grab that right
263
now.
That's big money right there.
It is.
Now, you being a Chiefs fan, you watch them every week, right?
Yes.
So
And
what
I
do
get
you
crazy.
what do you
Everybody
think?
give out for me.
What do you think the defense is gonna? How do you think the defense is gonna do?
Oh man, I mean, shoot, if they watched any film or were smart, you gotta like double up Chase, nasty.
But they got two other guys.
Yeah, T. Higgins is
Yeah.
no joke.
Yeah, T. Higgins is no joke, and that other tight end that they got too. I mean, man, they got it going, but nah, for sure. I mean, you could expect the Bengals to switch it up too. I mean, if it's not Chase, then it'll be Higgins or the other dude. But man, we just
So what's your prediction?
Yeah, let's get a prediction, Manny.
All right, let's get a prediction. Jeez. Well, that's another thing too. It's really hard to give one too because
Brother, let us
my
have
other
it.
group- I know, but hold on. My other groups that I'm online, they hate me for saying this. I'm like, dude. I mean,
Speak the
we
truth.
have 3 opportunities. It's the truth. They get mad at facts. I told them, like, look, we played them 3 times, and we can't even beat them with a healthy Mahomes. How are we supposed to do that? 50%. Oh, and don't even get me started, dude. During the game, I'm watching it. I'm like, dude, you had Chad Henne drive you 98 freaking yards and capped at the TD.
Why not
Why do
save
you think
Mahomes?
Yeah, but they played him instead. I mean, it's a high ankle sprain, so Foley's going to be good. But I think one of the Bengals players said it like, hey, man, like, I want this dude to be healthy because I don't want to hear excuses. And, hey, me too. So I want the best to come up. But here, let me hit you with my prediction. I say, even with Mahomes hobbled like that, oh, man, because the problem is now they're going to have to turn him like into a legit pocket passer. You know, they're going to have to pocket pass and run the ball. But, oh, man, I'd have to probably say 31-28 Chiefs.
Wow.
After all that, he still goes with the Chiefs. I thought you were about to shock the world and actually take the Bengals. So 31-28 Chiefs. I love it, Manny. True diehard Kansas City fan. Thank you, Manny, for calling in. Hey, I hope they fix your floor. I know you've been in an hotel, but prayers to you and your family, man. I hope you guys get through that. Thank you for calling in. Good luck to you. And and by the way, you will see some more posts. We are not done with your screaming yet.
Hey, if you need a good plumber, let me know.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Manny.
Thanks. Enjoy the content you guys come out with. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
All right,
Appreciate
playa.
it.
So after all that shit, I thought he was going to say Bengals.
Man, he's a Chiefs fan.
I was waiting
All
for
he
it.
gave was negative facts about the Chiefs.
But he's a
though.
Chiefs fan.
It was his heart. It was his heart
It was
reaching
his
out.
heart. He gave you facts, and then he gave you his game prediction with
He's
his
like,
heart.
my friends are going to hate me for saying this.
I thought he was
31-28
Chiefs! We're going to fucking kill him! I think it's going to be somewhere in the low 20s. 24, 21.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is what I've heard about Joe Burrow. I heard about it a couple of weeks ago. So Joe Burrow, he has one little tiny endorsement in Cincy, like a sandwich place. He's so marketable. He refuses to do he's all about football. They say he studies more than anybody. He is a football junkie, and that he doesn't do interviews with anybody. He doesn't do endorsements, that he is addicted to football.
Who does he remind you of on the field?
Joe Montana.
Really?
A taller, little more athletic. Even Joe Montana was athletic. He reminds me of Joe. He just has this cool confidence, cockiness. Like Joe Montana was like the epitome of Joe Cool, man. He was the original. That's who he reminds me of. And I know I'm old as fuck, but when I see Burrow, it reminds me of Joe Montana.
Okay.
What about you?
A mobile Peyton Manning,
Ooh,
Wow.
but mobile.
that's hard to
just think
picture.
because
Yeah,
well,
I know. When you
the
said
thing
that,
is,
I was
Peyton is-
trying to.
That's like
Peyton-
saying a skinny Eddie Santiago.
Bro, the way-
Very difficult to picture.
No, I think the way he runs everything out there is so Peyton-like.
Yeah, and he is cool under pressure.
And actually, if
man.
you watch their offense, they have a lot of packages that the
yes,
Colts used to
yes, I see
So-
that.
Michael Brown said Rafa's Chiefs bias was out of control while you were breaking down the game.
run. My what?
Your Chiefs bias.
Oh,
And that,
I don't have a Chiefs bias.
Oh, come on. You have a Mahomes behind the back of your sweater.
He said you have your Chiefs sweater on.
Yes,
I don't. You
yes.
guys know I don't have.
There's a
team,
big. You guys can't see it, but there's a huge arrow on the back of his sweatshirt.
I don't have any team paraphernalia.
no, Rafa is.
Michael Brown said Burrow and Russell Wilson are alike.
Oh yeah, no, they're alike. All right. Yeah. Good one, guy.
He also said they have very little endorsements, and he said take it easy on the Sheriff and Burrow comparison.
Oh man.
I'm just talking about on the field.
So I mean,
Michelle's rooting for the Bengals, by the way.
oh, we know Michelle. Michelle has the Bengals.
She said Manny's going down.
Oh, calling you out, Manny. Michelle has the Bengals to win the Super Bowl.
Okay, good for
Yeah,
her.
she's
We're
on
rooting for you.
Fire.
That's pretty
Yes, yes. I'm rooting. Michelle, if you win, we're going straight to Vegas.
Going to Sizzler, baby.
There you go. How about a Niners Bengals Super Bowl?
Ooh, 1987.
I'm going to say 87.
Yeah.
Look that up.
Kenny Anderson, Dwight Clark, Joe Montana,
Was it Boomer?
Munoz. No. Kenny Anderson.
Quarterback that game?
1989.
89.
89.
Yes.
There you go.
Wow, good year for San
Chris
Francisco. 89.
Collinsworth.
Giants A's World Series 1989.
Chris Collinsworth was the G.
Fuck Chris Collinsworth.
Aaron said Bengals 27-24. So same score as last time they played.
You know, if I was gonna put money on it, man, I find it hard
to not bet on the Bengals.
not to bet on KC with points in KC.
It's 1.5 though.
Yeah, give me that point and a half.
The guy's hobbling.
Listen, it's just like, you know, you learn your lesson. I used to hate Oscar De La Hoya. I always used to bet against him.
Oh, that was stupid.
Yeah,
That was stupid.
I saw,
Even when he lost, he still won.
I
Do you
saw.
remember when he got his ass whooped against Felix Sturm when he
Yes.
was going to fight Tito and they just gave him the fucking fight?
Yes.
Surprise!
And after that, I'm
surprise.
like, why do I keep on betting against this dude? It's the same thing with Mahomes. That's how I feel. Like he until he loses. I guess he did lose last year against
Last 3 times.
Yeah, man, that's a crazy stat.
And he's had a lead every time going in, I think.
Yeah.
So
What do the Bengals know? Well, you know what I wonder in those 4 games, Eddie. I don't know if it's probably hard to look up. What are Kelsey's numbers in those games? Do they
let's
have?
look up the playoff game
Do
from
they?
last year.
Do
Give me the
they?
numbers.
Do they have Kelsey figured out?
Do they have his card? I don't know.
I don't know if they have his card because the end of that game, Mahomes forced it to the midget. I mean, the cheetah. Whatever you guys call it.
Pacheco.
Fucking
Last year's playoff game, Manny was talking about Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase had 6 for 54 and 1, and T. Higgins had 6 for 103.
There was
T.
ano-
Higgins
yeah,
killed him.
Yeah,
Travis Kelce went 10 for 95 and 1.
in the playoff game.
Yeah.
And Mahomes' numbers?
Mahomes was 275 for 3 and 2 interceptions.
And what'd the cheetah do?
2 picks.
7 for 78 and 1.
Dick.
You can't deny him. Cannot deny
Sure
him.
you can. He had 78 yards.
Burrow went for 252 and an interception.
God,
yeah.
he didn't play well.
Yeah,
He didn't throw a touchdown?
it was
Two touchdowns.
it was Mahomes' interception.
At the end of the game?
Yeah,
of
that
course.
killed him. So
I think it's going to be a tight one. 21-20, 24-21.
So Rafa, let's round this up. Give us your blue chips again, real quick.
Niners, plus 2.5. Under on the Niners. Under on the Chiefs.
That's
Under
it.
Chiefs Bengals.
Good luck to you. And if you've watched the show, he's not parlaying all those, you dumbass. So you can though.
You can tease them too.
Yeah, you can tease them. You can do whatever you want. So that is our NFL rundown. It's getting shorter and shorter. Brought to you by CustomCars.com. It's an amazing website. Awesome trucks. Awesome aftermarket man, that Ford 150. I love it so much.
Your wife said no already.
She said no.
She said no.
I brought it right to her. I'm like, look at this. I want this. She's always complaining about her car being too small. I'm like, this is too small. But anyways, top of the line trucks with aftermarket rims and tires, customcars.com. Go check that website out. Amazing trucks, cars, beautiful stuff. And thank you to our sponsor. We really appreciate you. Now, that being said, let's get into...
This is going to be my favorite segment of the night.
Yes, this is the last segment of the night.
Laker talk, baby!
It's Monday, and we all have work tomorrow. But, man, if anyone didn't see last night, Lakers were down 25 at half. And if you've been watching the Lakers the last 10 games, LeBron is pissed off. He is playing with a chip on his shoulder. He's pissed about
everything.
Palenka not getting him another start. He's pissed about AD being a B-Shaw.
Big ass bitch.
Oh my God, it's bad. And I think he's making a statement. It's like, I'm not done. I could still be the best player.
That's not even close.
But you have to get someone around me.
Right.
Yeah.
They're only a game out of that 10 spot and
Really?
2 games out of the 6 spot. Yeah.
Lately, Laker games have been more watchable.
Well, last night, if you watched the first half, I didn't watch the first half. I watched the entire second half.
Well, I saw the points per quarter. I mean,
They scored 13 in the second, I think, or
Yeah,
12.
They were up. They were up 14 in the first quarter, and then blew a
They were
horrible.
outscored by 30 in the second quarter.
Yes.
So, but LeBron had 17 and 3 in the first half. The second half, 28 and 4. 20 points, 8 boards, 4 assists.
And if you watched it, man, he did whatever he wanted.
It was remarkable. It really was.
It was unbelievable. He did whatever he fucking wanted. And he made guys around him better. He was making the passes to guys who were finally
Troy
hitting
Brown
shots.
Jr.
Hitting shots.
Finally.
When I watched that game, especially in the fourth, there's this one play where LeBron has the ball and he gets to like the free throw line and he swings it out to the corner, Troy Brown. And Troy Brown hits the 3. And I swear to you, I wanted to text Jay and just tell him, Kobe would have shot that jumper from the free throw line, but he passed the ball to Troy, who knocked it down.
Yep. And you know that
night.
I was gonna, never mind.
All
I'll
night.
tell you after.
All
No, but
night.
no, he that dude Bryant, he played good too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In Indiana University.
He did really good.
So there is big news in Lakerland. There was a trade today.
I think this is a good pickup.
I think it's a great pick.
I think this is a really good pickup. I'll tell you something. If AD comes back, AD to end the game, right? Your last 5 minutes, AD, Hachimura, LeBron, Patrick Beverly.
Yeah.
Those 4 guys, well, 3. You can exclude LeBron until it's a playoff game.
Yeah.
Those 3 dudes are going to play defense.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Oh yeah,
Long, super long.
Oh,
athletic.
Yeah.
athletic.
Yeah.
Back when the Lakers were amazing.
I'm not
on
saying
defense.
Beverly's great, but he's a great defender. He's a
Yeah,
really
he
good
is.
defender.
He's
a pass.
tenacious. He gets
Right.
under
He
your skin.
Got under Dame skin last night.
Yes.
Oh,
I
my
loved it.
God. I
Loved it.
He was
every
a
minute of
huge
that shit.
reason.
Oh.
Huge reason they won that game last
Yeah.
night.
He called him a flip from under the rim.
Oh,
He did
Damn.
Dirty.
above the rim.
There you go.
Above the
Above
rim.
the rim.
I knew what he meant.
Yeah, yeah,
I knew
yeah.
what he meant.
So
Fucking
let's
Dwayne
go over
Martin
the
over
trade. So Kendrick Nunn, which has been a bust for 2 years,
3.
3 years.
It's been like forever.
been
Kendrick
hurt
Nunn,
forever.
Yeah.
a 2023 second round pick that was Chicago's, and a 2029 second round pick, 2028 second round pick, and receive Ryu Hachimura.
Rui.
Ryu. Hiya!
Hadouken!
Yes.
This motherfucker Street Fighter 2. That was all sorts of races, by the way. All sorts of races. I just felt like I sat in with Theo Vaughn over here.
It's not racist if it's a video game.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, you can.
Hadouken!
Street Fighter. If you, I
Yeah.
mean, listen.
Ken,
Sega. If
Ken
you,
was the white guy. Ryu was the Asian dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always the Asian guy. I felt like he got more,
so it's Rui.
Rui Hachimura.
Rui.
Rui
Listen,
Hachimura.
I was watching him at Gonzaga when Gonzaga was ranked #1 all year and didn't win again, like they do every fucking year. But
He can play.
he
He can play, and he's 6'8", and he can shoot. He can shoot the
I
outside
thought he was
shot.
taller. He's 6'8".
6'8's big, and
Me
he's
too.
long.
I thought he was like 6.
I thought he was 6'10", 6'11",
Yeah.
but no, yeah.
Like you say, tomato.
Yeah, tomato ketchup.
Yeah.
So, man,
I think it's a good trade.
yes.
I think the Lakers got better, and they'll continue to get better. And if they make the playoffs in the top 6, LeBron James is the MVP.
Rafa wants that to happen so bad.
I know.
He wants that to happen
You know
so
how bad
bad.
I wanted to happen? Because he is playing amazing.
He's playing good.
Dude, he's averaging 29.9 points.
29.7 or 29.8.
29.9.
Yes.
Well, this month he killed it, right? This whole
Yeah.
month.
He's sixth in the league in scoring.
It's crazy, man.
Jokic is averaging almost a triple-double with 30 points, though.
Joker's a fucking
Joker's
beast.
Joker's
amazing, bro.
He's
But you can't keep
amazing.
giving him the MVP. You didn't keep giving it to LeBron.
and you didn't give it to Shaq.
my
And you
God.
didn't give it to Shaq every
That's
year when he
true.
deserved it.
And you didn't
Yeah.
give it to Kobe every year when he deserved
Well,
it.
he
Now,
did
we
it.
know he didn't, okay? I'm not going to do this with you.
Just kidding.
He deserved it the one time he didn't get it. That was it. I do vouch for that.
But I mean, finally, Rob Pelinka finally did something.
Did something, but he
did-
doesn't. I don't know what the fuck he's
He didn't
thinking.
get bowed out. He didn't get the 3-point shooter that we still. I mean, the lights out 3-point shooter that we thought we would get.
Well, who's there to get?
Yeah, who's the lights out?
Who's the lights out?
available nowadays?
Bogdanovic.
Oh,
You can't get him.
I like him.
They won't give up the
You can't get him.
27. They said it was going to happen, and we didn't want to give up the first round picks.
When was that going to happen?
They said earlier in the
Yeah,
year.
yeah. I
No,
remember
that was before the season started.
No. That was during this year, and that Pelinka
The guy
said
who's
no.
on Detroit.
Yes, that
Yeah,
they,
it was highly rumored that he was going to
And-
come.
They-
And who were they
said-
giving up for him?
the 2007.
That doesn't matter
two
because
first-round
the
picks.
monies have to line up.
Yes.
You know that.
Yes, but the thing that didn't make it happen, they listen. Whoever it was, they were going to give it. But what was the breaker in the deal was the 2 first-round picks.
The thing is, look,
in
any
30
fucking
years.
Laker news, any Laker news that you guys hear on the radio, I don't believe. Because I used to listen to Sports Talk when Russell Westbrook was a free agent. Oh, he's coming to the Lakers. Kevin Love coming to the Lakers.
I didn't hear it on.
Well-
this was written. This was
Okay.
the written word.
By fucking John Ireland?
No,
You didn't see the one who wrote
no,
it?
no.
Fucking Kobe Over?
No,
Oh,
this
God.
was like the Athletic or something. That's when I said okay. It was written down by a reporter, and that by a couple reporters.
Did you find it?
Yeah, so it was the contracts of Beverly and Nunn combined to be 18.3, and the heavily protected first round pick
Yes.
would work in a deal for Bogdanovic's 19.3.
And what did the Pistons say?
They wanted it. We said no.
Yeah, Lakers said
the
no.
Lakers said no. They
Lakers-
want to hold on to a pick which makes no sense. LeBron's ready to. I mean, he needs to win now.
The deal was hung up on the exact terms of said draft pick. Detroit wanted Fisher's terms, a more tangible draft asset in return for its highest score.
Yeah, they didn't want to give up the first round pick in 30-38 when there would be robots.
What do you think
playing.
about that, Rafa?
Terrible.
Yeah, that's what
Terrible.
he needs. Everyone knows LeBron.
That
needs
guy
shooters.
can score. He's not
Yeah.
only a shooter. I've watched the Pistons play a handful. They score a lot of points because of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, he can drive to the basket. If you watch him play, he can shoot from anywhere. And he
Mid-range.
can take almost any guy.
Yeah, it's Pelinka needs to go. I'm done with him. I'm done with him.
He's
What do you?
Kobe's guy. So
What do
I
you?
mean,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
done with that shit. He lied about the Heath Ledger fucking story.
How long do you think the whole bus Pelinka circus lasts?
Listen, the buses are never going to sell this team.
Never?
They will never sell. Why would they?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a
They're
rumor
printing money.
recently?
What are they going to do?
but they don't. They own the majority
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
team. But
Yeah, there's a doctor, an Asian doctor.
That's the one who wants to buy the whole fucking team.
He has 5%. He owns the LA Times. Sinead's brother was his bodyguard for a long time.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
huge Laker fan.
Wow.
He told
Huge.
Sinead's brother retired from the LAPD. He retired. He fucking took care of him. So this dude, he has a bunch of patents for cancer. This dude has
Yeah.
money on money on money. He wants the Lakers. I wish he would get the Lakers. Actually, I
Yeah.
wish the Buster would step down and give him the Lakers.
So Eddie got in trouble for
Yes,
giving that information.
Yes, I guess that was secret, private information.
He actually was never a bodyguard.
Yes, he
He actually never worked.
Yes. Sinead doesn't even have a brother.
He was talking about the movie, The Bodyguard.
That guy doesn't exist.
It was Kevin Costner.
And Whitney Houston.
Kevin Costner's.
So I mean, how many?
Do you think the Lakers make the playoffs?
I think they could.
No. Do you think they make it? Fuck if they could. Do they make it?
Okay, no.
Hater.
Wow.
I'm not a hater. I mean, it's shit.
I say they do.
Suck, man.
I say they do as well.
I think so. LeBron is now. I think he's like 340 something points away from breaking the record.
He's
on fire, bro. Listen,
he's on pace to break it the night against the Bucks.
When
which is
you
Thursday night,
and I was
in here,
I was thinking about this, Rafa, this morning because I've been doing my job for almost 25 years, and I could look back on my, I don't want to call it a career because whatever, but there's been
career.
There's been times where I was gung ho and I was awesome, and there's been some down times. And when you do something for so long, there's just no way you can continually be at your best. I think right now, LeBron is up. Like, he is playing some of the best basketball I've seen him play in a long time. He's motivated. And whether it's because of the record or he's upset, there's just something different.
Or do you think the lack of the whole league just doesn't play defense anymore?
Oh, they don't play defense.
Like,
yeah, I mean that's
it's just it's a different league now.
The Bucks game today ended 150 to 130.
Dude, the Bucks had 40. The Bucks had 31 points in 5.5 minutes of the first
31?
31 in the first 5.5 minutes.
Oh my god!
what?
It was 31-10 with 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Oh, that is
31-10.
How much did
Giannis? Well, Middleton came back today, but he came off the bench. But Giannis had like 20 after the first quarter or something.
That's crazy.
Or first quarter and a half or something.
That's ridiculous.
But you don't agree with me, Rafa? I mean, obviously he's played better. I mean, but there's been
There's
lows.
no doubt about it, baby. You know what? But I think LeBron is so good, and I know it bothers him to hear that, right? LeBron is so amazing, right? And he's the best player we've ever seen, arguably.
Yeah.
Okay. He sees that the league doesn't play defense. So now, last night, did you see him rebound and just take the ball all the way down court? Nobody's going to stop him. So he's realized the league is so soft, and the bottom of the West, from 6 and down, or even 5 and down, there's nobody.
There's nobody.
None of those dudes are playing.
Yeah.
They're playing like his team sucks overall.
They suck.
Bro, and they're 2 games out of the 6th spot.
I mean, the roster he has around him is. I would argue to say that the Cleveland teams might be a little bit better than the roster without AD, of course.
Well, without AD, because this Russell Westbrook is not Russell Westbrook of 5-6 years ago, right? So you could argue that.
I mean, they're right there. They're right there on par, man. But I think AD is. I mean, I think LeBron's playing with.
But I think if AD comes back, LeBron continues to do the same thing.
How do you think he'll gel back into?
I think he's going to sit back.
But
No, LeBron or AD?
AD.
I think AD should sit back.
I think LeBron's going to come out every night.
Yeah.
And he's going to put the fuck to him.
what's the projection?
so.
What's the projection, Eddie? What's the projection? He's like, put the fuck to him, and Eddie was like, what? Who's putting the fuck to what?
That should be a stat. That should be a stat.
Like,
yes.
The guy who best coached LeBron was Spoelstra. And if you watch the Heat play all those years, what he figured out was that he would play LeBron 7 minutes in the first quarter, and then he'd play Wade and Bosh. And the second quarter, LeBron would start with the bench, which is what he should have done with this Laker team.
Yeah.
With AD. Play LeBron the first 6-7 of the first quarter, let him start the second quarter with these guys, sit him back down with 5 minutes left, bring him back for the last 2.
Yeah.
That's what he should have done. So do they do that? Probably not. LeBron, the way he's playing right now, is 30 a game.
What's the projection on AD, and when is he coming back, Eddie Money? Because I'm just so sick of his ass, man.
I saw him at the game and just walking around, and I'm like,
He goes like during the game. He's like arguing with the refs.
Yeah.
Like, sit
Yeah.
your ass
saw
down,
that.
dude.
I saw
like,
that.
what are you doing?
I think he tries too hard to fit in.
I
Like,
agree.
I see him. He's like those type of guys.
I
Like,
can see that.
think about it. When you're like that,
There's a
that tall, you're kind of fucking goofy.
There's a video of him at Kentucky while he's a freshman, and they're hazing him, and you could see the little kid.
Yeah.
Like he's a dork.
Yeah.
Like he's a dork that just happened to grow to 6'11" and could
He
shoot the
grew
ball.
out of nowhere, by the way. Remember,
Yeah,
he used to
like-
play point guard in high
Yes,
school.
he grew like 7 inches in the summer.
Yeah, he played point guard in high school.
Crazy.
He said he's on track to return even earlier than his original projected timeline of early February. But I mean, it's almost
So
like
right
that
before
anyway.
the
early
All-Star game.
February.
Couple weeks.
Just let him rest until after the All-Star. See how the Lakers are. They're playing pretty good right now.
They're playing good.
Better.
Who do they play next? Who do they have coming up? That game last night was
Awesome. It was crazy.
Yeah, the Clippers tomorrow.
okay.
Oh,
So the Clippers are the sixth spot.
with Spurs, right?
Spurs the day after, and then the Celtics on Saturday.
Oh,
So they get 2-day rest.
the Celtics.
That Celtics game.
They're
Is that
so
here?
good.
No, it's in Boston.
Oh,
Celtics are a pretty
Celtics
good ball
might
club.
fucking- that game.
By 32?
The total's probably going to be like 242. The total on that game is probably going to be over 240.
Yeah, it's gonna get ugly, man.
But the Celtics are hurt too. Robert Williams is hurt. Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart, yeah.
Malcolm Brogdon. The Celtics lost tonight to the Magic. Little winner there. Little Orlando Magic winner tonight.
Bang bang.
So, by the way, guys.
Have you hit this right here?
Oh, no, we hit it already.
Yeah,
it was the
it
first
was
half.
Beautiful.
It was the first half. We were done. We are no longer care about
Yeah.
Baylor, Kansas. It was only the first
Turn
20
that
minutes.
shit off.
Yes, we can turn it off. So this week will be a tough stretch, right? They have the Clippers, the Spurs, and then the Celtics. So if they can finish 2-1 in that stretch, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So Clippers is tomorrow night.
Yep.
So the Clippers are the 6th seed. They have 2 games. They're 2 games up on the Lakers. And they're the 6th seed. Lakers currently sit 11th.
That's crazy. It's crowded at the bottom.
It's crowded in the middle because the Warriors are a game ahead of the Lakers, and they're in the 10th spot.
Yeah.
So I think they're like 10-9. 10 and 9 are tied.
Yeah.
So then there's like half games and shit.
Well, I mean, listen, we are on the verge of losing football.
We will have all NBA starting next week.
Love it.
Yes.
Super Bowl preview.
College basketball.
Pitchers and catchers reporting in a couple weeks.
We are also in the talks of maybe trying to get you daily blue chips with the guru himself. And let me know in the comments that
No, we're going to do it.
if you guys would appreciate that. Daily comments, hockey, college basketball, NBA.
We're going to give you daily blue chip every day, probably the week of Super Bowl, hopefully.
I love it. I
So
love it.
we'll give
I
you
love
2
it.
picks every day. Our record will be there.
Yes.
And hopefully we can make you some money.
And don't forget to tell your friends, everybody. Listen, we're winding down the show. I want to end with you guys have to help us help you. Help us help you. Spread the word. It doesn't cost you a penny to hit a like button and a sub button. And you guys have to know. Also, Eddie, I would like, this was an issue in our last giveaway. Because I would like to pull the winner from our YouTube subs. But
that's too tough.
So for those, if you want to do that, we only have 8 watches right now.
okay.
But if we want to do that, everyone has to make their YouTube public.
Nobody's
That's-
going to do that because it opens them up to all sorts of.
Well, then Eddie's gonna have to be entering 10,000.
There's an easier way to do
No,
it.
I can just.
You could just do
Yeah,
that.
copy
Okay.
and paste.
Okay.
It's very
Then,
simple.
okay. Then that's
So
that's
let's
not
just
an
get.
issue.
Let's get to the Instagram. Let's get the Instagram followers. If we get close,
Yeah.
we'll give away the
do it.
5,000.
Just tell everybody that you know. If you follow this page.
Shout out to Annalise Talavera
Oh, yeah.
for hooking us up, and she vouched for her uncle, and now she follows us, and she thinks the show's hilarious. I always get the show's hilarious all the time.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be hilarious, by the way. Why am I making you laugh so
we are a
hard?
very serious show.
Yes.
We're
How-
super serious.
Funny how? Like a clown? So let's end on that. Anything else, guys? I always like to end the show with a few words from everybody. Big John, you have anything? Big John's I don't know if
Big John's focused
He's
on his
focused.
phone.
No, Big John's good. Thank you to About That Action official
BTA.
BTA. Go check them out. Hooked us up with that gear. I'm gonna wear that sweatshirt. I swear. I wear it on the wrong day every day, so it's dirty again. Eddie, you got anything for us?
I'm excited for NBA.
Yes. Eddie-
NBA and college basketball.
Me too. Yeah, I'm pumped for that.
Coming weeks.
I'm ready for
I
that.
love me some college basketball.
You know what I learned today? That mostly, fuck all of you NFL fans are fucking homers. Dude, you guys are homers.
Yes.
The 2 calls today were total homer calls.
It was the worst.
Manny was on the verge of not being a homer.
Manny almost was a homer. He was not a homer
Yeah.
for 52 seconds of the call. The last 8, he's like 31-28
He
Chiefs.
gave us every reason why the Chiefs are going to lose and then picked the Chiefs to win.
Oh yeah.
It
Thank
was
you, Manny, for calling.
hilarious.
And Odie's like, we're going to
Oh.
fucking slam up.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to chop those Eagles up and fucking stir fry them.
Even Aaron in the comments.
Aaron,
Everyone,
too.
man. It's a bias. It's a crazy. I mean, I think the Raiders are going to win this week.
What's the weather in Vegas this weekend?
So, anything you learned that I've learned, that I need to thank our sponsors more. I need to thank Julio's Pizza. I need to thank Pretty Eyes Lashes. I need to thank Custom Cars, BTA, official BTA, and all those people. We have some stuff in the works, guys. Please share our shit. You gotta share our shit.
Oh yeah.
And that's it, folks. Let's head out with some original beats by Jay.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, everybody. Check the lines.